winner. If you feel say you're back on touch winner, oh, we big for that brave boy. Do what you want to do. Trust me, G Block. Yeah, bro. Fuck that, man. We put the trust me. Hey, about yeah, man. Fucking links in the description. You wanna jump on and chat to the gangster? Come true, innit? Tell me something, man. They are early morning settings, man. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Mm, trust me. Well, like Bellamy Cow in the building. Hear me? Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear me? Check, check, check. Yeah, it's mad ass. So, I'm just sending out the link for a couple months to try join up. But fucking, yeah, fuck that, man. Try to get this daytime thing back and popping. You get me? So hold on. Hold on for a couple seconds. Yeah, let me just um outside of London, mate. Hopefully in that time, some more people to join on and start chatting. Pack your session up and running. You get me? Mm. Come on, big up my team. G Block in this bitch. You got me? This J Block in this. Yeah. Big up the one. Yeah, big up yourself, fam. Leave a comment, yeah. Well, you know, he's in the building still. Whoever was on this late night streaming from, I gotta go bed early, cause you get me. Got fucking kids to feed the next day and all them shits. So definitely an early bedtime. Sometimes man does get sucked in though. Them late night streams from quite goes mad. Hey, hey, yay, come on. I'll type that like Raw Fish in the building. Bro, if you want to jump on, the link's in the description. We're gonna have it, man. Right, you know how it goes, man. It's the consistency thing, thing consistently. Then the people don't jump on all. When you build up the consistency, then every time you go live, then the people then will go first. What you saying though, man? Come on, you know G Block puts the G in England. Where you put that G in England. Gee. Hey, that's a code. Spammed enough back chops now. You going on, bro?
Just the two of us. We can make it cry. Just the two of us, you and I.
Hey, what's happening, man? I noticed you got the new BMP haircut, bro.
Hey, it's nice, right? You like?
Yeah. And your ears lowered, yeah?
Yeah, get ready for war, man. Get ready for war.
You dickhead.
Oh, gee, I better turn the camera off. It's too early, man. It's too early. What's happening,
cool,
G?
Cool.
I'll let you go. I'm going to go and make some
man.
breakfast. I don't want people to talk Stockholm more, yeah? All right.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, man. We fucking wanna you get me? We get a little fucking chatty patty thing popping off. You see? Yeah, man. It's a big up base Raupesh though. You get me? When he saw the G in England, he said, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I'm not having none of that, mate. I'm getting in there to have it with him. Yeah, man. It's mad about that here, man. Fuck it, man. Let's have a little chat on the way down to, yeah, man's having his breakfast. My breakfast. So you need to wake up early like the Dons, bro. You get me? You wake up when it's dark, yeah, have breakfast when it's dark. Leave for work when it's dark and get home when it's dark. Yeah, that's what we do, fam. We're champions out here. Mm. Yeah, man. Outside the early morning work, man. You got yourself, man. You got your blood clot, then. Fam. You. Yeah, man. I got a fucking long drive, cuz. Well, not that long, still about 45 minutes. It's a half hour. Probably 45 minutes to an hour, realistically. It's gonna be fucking traffic, man. It's gonna be fucking traffic, man. What's popping though, man? Like, get me, fucking. Man, there, you get me. Links in the description if you want it with the fucking. You want it with the head of G block. You want it though. I don't want it, man. Make up your shit. Man, don't want it with home. Boys don't want it with home. No. GE block. We running this rag shit. Let's go. Where the fucking challenge is that, B? You want beef, man? So got it, man. Get me. I've too got it. Yeah, man. So let's jump on and give me a catch up on what happened last night, man. Uh, yeah, obviously it popped up in it, man. But I was losing black power now. You get me? I'm getting the black power now. Hold that. Issues of those wrap up all today. All you ones that don't leave your yard, you're going to be chatting. I find if I'm at like on a Sunday, I don't go out all the time. If I just stay in, I'm cold. I can get up, go outside the house, go grab a shop and come back and stuff. Yeah, yeah. We just fucking around, yeah? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I think I am. Some feedback. Man, yo, man. You don't get anyone jump off my head. My first jump off. I'm might even speak. But since I can't link up my hangout to the thing, yeah. Yo. Yeah, man. I'm chatting to the dog, man. You get me? What it do, B? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But big up all the new live streaming channels, man. Big up man like Surfboys doing this thing. But Islam thing popping over there. You get me? Got the rest of them on the live stream. That's like pop up as well. You get me? So, yeah. Do a couple more live streams. Get a couple of stuff loaded. So we can get this one off it. Up, right, in about 2-3 weeks, I can go back live on my main channel. You get me? You get me? So, yeah, that's all. That must be what got 5 subscribers still, man. So I need to get get a couple more man to subscribe to the other one. But I'm talking about that body time though still. So that's why I need to do some more live. Yeah, man. So, what's in the link to jump on, man? Go back and forth. You get me? Let me put your feelings in the fucking dirt. You get me? How many man say that shit? Stuff it up, man. Stuff it up, please. The football results up for this week. Yo, check. 2 seconds, man. I'm just getting at the football results. We can have a little chat about that. Yo, can you hear me? Alright. So Arsenal 2, Southampton 2. Bye bye Arsenal. Man City 2, Chelsea 1. KD, shout out. Team shit, we got Sheffield United 3, Man United 3. It's Aston Villa versus Newcastle. Like, nah, that's today. Yeah, Aston Villa Newcastle today. So that should be a good match today. Still, Altai Ezra. That's Aston Villa man. Still, yeah, man. So Liverpool still top of the league, eh? Hey, moving like G Block, but I'm undefeated out here. Jeez. Come on. Boy. I'll go for it. Fam. You get me. That German that beat. Oh man. Oh. Bruh. Yeah, man. I'll tell Jordan, bruv, in the chat, saying that to my friend. What you say, hey, bruv, then? Because traitor. One man jumped on and tried to call you a race traitor to your race. And then, yeah, obviously, man was like, how do you equate being a Muslim to being a race traitor? You get that one still. They were saying that you're a race traitor, bro. Mad thing still. So, yeah, that was mad still. I don't know how the brother come to that conclusion there still. Yeah, man, I'll take the early morning massive though, man. It's 3 minutes past 8 in the morning. Really back breakfast drive. You get me? I'm gonna start putting out some shows about how to get some money online though, man. Car. Obviously the pass is good still, but yeah, it'd be nice if apart from proving this one's a dickhead and that one's an idiot, if we could show people how to get a little bit of money in their life as well. You know? Basically, if I be a guinea pig, yeah, I'm showing people how to get dough. And some people start to get some dough. That means the channels that they support will be getting bigger super chats and PayPal donations. It's like an eco circle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, mate. And as you know, man, money is essential to life, bro. I don't know who lives without money. Yeah, money or its equivalent is essential, but you need to be able to be getting some dough from somewhere. Like, even if you're signing on, yeah. If you're signing on, yeah, I'm making sure you have to get an extra little £50 a week or something like that, yeah, online for doing like I don't know hours, couple hours tasks or something. Surely that will help you out. You know what I'm saying?
And even if you're working, everyone's got a spare hour or two what they can put into getting a little bit more forward in their life. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. So, yeah, but big up Jordan though, man. I don't think you're a race traitor though. For joining a religion. I don't know. Personally, yeah, in my own opinion, yeah, the way I would say to describe someone as a race traitor, yeah, if they're doing something that is detrimental to their own race. So if they're like fucking going forward with plans to exterminate people of their own race, or I don't know, man, joining up with people that hate their race or want their race to die and shit like that. See, yeah, so I don't really see it like that. So daily, you get me? Yeah, man. Ultra asked the brother a question in it, man, and tried to find out like what the guy actually meant in it. Like, what did you mean by man's a race traitor for joining the religion, like? And he said, you're being like them Sandy lot. That was like, Ross. That was just casual racism. Maybe if I weren't a black dude, he would have just said that he's moving like sand niggas and shit. You get me? That was a pig still. That's not real racism. Yeah, man. But big up Jordan though, man. But he's still a devil though, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey. I'm just driving right past. Loud that man. Yo. Yeah, big up man like Kane in the building, man. One of them ones media, you get me? Boxing mode. Trust me. Yeah, but big up yourself, bro. Yeah, nothing ain't really going on around here, man. Just the fucking breakfast drive time, you get me? Have a little chat and shit, you get me? Like I was saying on Sunday, man was leaving comments in a man's chat, man just blocked man's account, innit? So I'm like, bruh, instead of supporting, man, like some dickhead tried to make comments and shit, and man comments can't even see, and I was just fucking be my own thing, fam, and just chat over there, fam. So, like I said, man, this YouTube thing, arguing with these dons on YouTube, that's not real, man. That's not serious. That's not serious. But if he's putting dough in your pocket, yeah, man might do that still. But just to get you stressed out in your house, fuck all that, man. We their business. None of that, man. None of them thing there, you see? Listen to two part of cat, and you get me, catch two jokers. It's a couple tunes that them think that they're weird there, you see? Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a good question though, still, like, yo, yeah, I big up Fred Crow, man. My G, man. Always supporting the man, them, man. Come on. My G, man. The link is in the description. If anyone wants to try and join, yeah, the link's in the description. Just jump on. You get me? Click there, and I'll add you to the stream. See him there? Yes, Freddie.
Yes, my brother.
What you saying, brother?
You're right, fam. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Nice and clear.
All right.
Your camera's on, though. It's blacked out, though, still.
Yeah. I'm always fucking up the shows, man, because I'm trying to do a million things and chat to the man them.
Yeah, man, you know them. It's that busy life, man. It's a hustler's life, like.
Yeah,
Shit, man's
that's
never not just
exactly how
doing
it
one thing.
goes. Yeah, we ain't got no time
Yeah,
to
man.
sleep, mate. It's one of them ones, you know, one of them
Come
ones.
on,
Yeah,
come on.
man.
Alright,
But
yeah.
I was rating what you were saying this morning, though, brother, about feeding into this bollocks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Fam,
You
like
can't
I'm saying,
really.
because you can't take it too serious, fam. Like this arguing on YouTube thing, and you can't make it
Nah,
affect
bro.
your house life and that, man.
Bruv, you can't make it do none of that bollocks, fam. Do you know what I mean? Because this is fantasy. It's not really reality, innit? It's the
Yeah.
internet telly, innit? It's like me going home and watching Tipping Point, and I can play Tipping Point, innit? I can put one of the counters in, innit? Do you know what I mean, fam?
Yeah, man.
Like, that's all it is, innit? You're interactive with the telly, innit? So people are taking it super personal.
Trust me.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah, brother, man.
if I could go over and when I've had enough of this, it goes off, fam.
Yeah, that's it, bruv. I might just lock into something else.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Why the fuck am I stressing out about what Tom said or what fucking Jane said the other day? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
understand
man.
if you're making peas off of it. If you're making peas off of it, it's different, innit? Or you really love it. It's different,
That's
innit?
different. That's different. That's what I was saying. But if man's getting dull off arguing with man and getting in your feelings about some bullshit, yeah, then man's gonna man will put my heart into it. Then you get me? Like fucking hell, I'll argue with some passion and shit. Might will start bawling and that.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
you,
the truth.
man. Black lives matter. You get me?
Most definite, fam. If I knew,
You get me,
even if I knew it's gonna, hey, Vel, even if I knew it's gonna change some shit, Vel.
Yeah.
Like, even if I knew, like, yeah, if I bark at this brother for half an hour, he's gonna change some shit, innit? But it
He's
ain't
gonna
gonna
change his
change
perception.
nothing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it
Man,
ain't.
no, the man them already on this. Everyone's already got their own. Not a lot of people are willing to change their perception of what they're already thinking
No,
when they
bro.
come into this
No.
arena. They've come in as, I'm on this team, innit? I'm not on the team of, like, a couple people have come in on, right, I'm trying to find out what the truth is. So if someone's right, then they're right. If someone's wrong, then they're wrong, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more like that, yeah. But I'm saying there's more people have just come in just on a side, innit? I'm with this,
Yeah,
so whatever
facts,
they
bro.
say goes, and then I'm just with them all the time.
Facts, I'm grown up with like most of these things like some grown up teenager shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. You know, like some man standing on the square because they bit them. Like man ain't come on here to learn nothing or support nothing or, you know what I mean, Vel? Like man would never put £1 in your PayPal, but they got a lot of fucking talk for man.
Trust me.
You got I'm trying to show you on what you're doing, and we need to cut out all of that, man, and just enjoy it for what it is. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? That's why man's gonna start trying to do them shows, like trying to be the online guinea pig, really. You get me? Of trying to see different routes of how man can make a little bit of change online, and then just like let the people them know, innit, man? Because like I was saying, all the people them that's supporting all these different shows or whatever, if they can make an extra little £100 or £50 in a couple of hours or whatever, but they can support other people's shows a little bit more as well, innit? Like say, but it's like an ecosystem, really, right?
Bruv, I love that talk, fam. That talk, that's the talk that I love, because I'm all about my money, innit? So I fucking loved, bruv. That's reality talk, fam. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We need to start seeing some chips out of this. But obviously, I think Ras has got a plan, all one, because he's not sitting down for nothing. Ras has always got something up his sleeve, you get me? And obviously, man like yourself, Maku, Jedi, all the rest of the man them, you know what I'm saying? I reckon we'll be able to squeeze some juice out of this where man's eating and we can pass it down to the youth them or trickle it down to the community somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me, man. like I was
You
saying,
know
but
them
the man
way.
they keep doing their shows, yeah, consistently. Because I remember I was watching things like Corey Holcomb 5150 show, yeah, and he used to have like 50 people watching, 100 people watching, and now my man's got like 2,000 people watching, 3,000 people watching. You get me?
Yeah, fam.
So I'm like, bro, if the man them like if Jed, Ras, Maku, Beefy had a show he was going, he sort of dropped off his show still, but
Yeah, but he's gonna
all the
come
man
back
that's doing
alive
their
again.
shows, yeah, that's getting 50, 100 now. If they keep it
Yeah.
consistent and keep going, and next year and the year after, that'll be raising to 3,000 people watching. You get me? 500 people
Oi.
watching and all them shits. And it's gonna
Hey,
be mad
Phil,
still.
really, you are like an internet star, bro. Like, forget about what man's saying, innit? You are like an internet star. The only way that you can go is up because you're being yourself, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the only way you can
Trust
go is
me.
up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rust and them, man, the only way them man are gonna go is up, being themselves, innit? Like, the internet's gonna either love them or hate them, you know what I mean, fam? But you're gonna have to deal with man, though, because it ain't going away.
Trust me.
You know what I mean, fam?
Yeah, man's gonna be here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man's gonna be here.
come on.
And trust me, this thing fucking benefit us and other people. Do you know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah, man. Like, true stories, man's trying to get dough out here, innit? So, bruh, I know, but you need dough to survive, innit? Everyone needs dough. Like, no matter what, you need some sort of money to survive, innit? So,
I'm paying for pool. You get me? When them coffee. Did you hear that, Phil?
no, it's cutting out for me still.
I was saying, yeah, that this is gonna help man do community works, fam. Because man's gonna be selling the content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bruv. All of this is gonna help, man.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Serious shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying, cuz? Freddie. Hey, Freddie, man, don't, as you know, innit, yeah, you don't have to go 9 to 5, that are living off an internet business better than they was. Man was a doctor. I know one brother, yeah, he was a doctor, and now he sells shit online. And obviously he's not a doctor no more. He just does his own part-time surgery in his yard.
Yeah, no, that's what. One of my people that I know, good sister in blood, she does internet solicitor thing at her house. Do you get what I'm trying to show you? She does this internet solicitor, I think, at her yard.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's big still. Trust me. Yeah, but big up the people them in the chat, man. You get me? Little breakfast, drive time shit. You get me? Come with some real talks, man. Yeah, bruv, you know, I enjoy Passa. I enjoy when people are talking shit as well. I'm trying to get dough out here,
legal
bro.
advice, and she gives
Get me?
them, charges them and little thing.
Freddie, you're under the sea, cuz.
Guys, didn't be mobilizing. Yo, you can hear me still, fam. I better leave.
Yeah, shit, yeah, he's gonna have to jump back. Man, come on, big up man like Fred Cole, man. He knows about the hustle, man. You get me, like, yeah, man, trying to get dough out here, bro. All this broke business. Man, fuck all that, man. Mm. Even like fucking, you get me, man. Man's trying to get some dough, bruv. So fucking, I could start some entrepreneurial shit, buy to let properties and all them stuffs there. Yeah, online businesses and whatnot. There's bare little things that you can do to make dough, man. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing I did, yeah, but I didn't go through with. But I know, but if I did, I would have made a lot of money. When this CBD thing first come out, yeah, first come out, I see it in America and China, and I had a consultant guy that was doing well in online businesses, but he didn't believe in the thing, innit? Yeah, but I believed in it still. So really, it's my bad, innit? So I should have gone with my own gut feeling that I knew that it was gonna take off. I look at the CBD thing now, popping everywhere. Every corner there's a CBD shop. You get me? So yeah, it was the legality of the CBD thing at the time, innit? Like the law hadn't come out yet. It was just about to come out. It's like months after it came out still, and then yeah, I'd already spent my dough on something else. So, yeah, man. That's even a lesson to myself, cause like you gotta go with your gut feeling, fam. You go with your gut feeling still. But even another lesson is that, bro, if you don't make it this time, can you give up and sit on your hands and moan about it? From you have to fucking try another route to get through and get that dough, get to the top, cause it's real out here, fam. That man gets decent money from work, innit? Obviously, man can pay bills and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. But man don't want just decent money, though, bro. Man wants to fucking get dough, innit? Man wants to be able to pass down dough to the youths. So they're in a different position to what I was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, one that came over here in teenage years. I'm well, man. So obviously, man's trying to made it still, but differently. The inflation rate from when they was young to now, they're mad. So will you really ever be able to afford a house like how your parents was able to buy a house on them shits? That's why you have to get extra dough, bro. Take it real. Like, fucking real. Yeah, man. So big up the people them that passed through in the little breakfast show. Yeah, man. Fuck it, man. Man, just gonna do show in it. That's really what it is. Cause obviously, man's trying to get dough, and there's bare broke people in the world. Yeah. Yo, if you wanna join, the links in the description. Just click the link in the description. Come through, show your camera, and then you can jump on real quick. You get me? big up Fred Codo, man. Yeah, we jumped on to support for a little piece. Reception cut out still, was making good points still about his brethren, sister, and that's a online solicitor. Obviously, charges by the hour from my house, in it. So it's like having a trade and being able to utilize it, man. Yeah. Because still, yeah, man. So nearly out this job, really. About 10-15 minutes so I get the have a cigarette, or it might be a cool G rap. Rizap. So Alpaca, man. Corner. Yeah, bro. If you want to jump on, bro, the link's in the description. And click it. Yeah, bro. And you know Liverpool's top of the league right now. Arsenal ain't nowhere to be seen. Man United is flapping in the wind, way down there. The closest ones are Man City, and we banged them up already first. So if my calculations are correct, we gonna win this shit. You get me? We gonna make it. We gonna make it. J de moi. Yo, listen. Man's nearly at the spot still. So I'll take the rest of my G Block team though, man. You got me. All out there. I see everyone flagging G Blocks everywhere still, fam. I can't lie. Big up, big up, big up. Come on. Like I'm gonna make a G Block. Yeah. All right. So what I was gonna ask is if anyone in the chat can type a definition of what they would class as a race trader. What's a race trader? I want to know what a race trader is. It's not the first time I've had someone call someone a race trader. So it's the first time I heard someone call a white dog a race trader. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Fuck off, man. One fake Jedi. Get out of here, man. You think you're gonna get in there and show your body? Yo, Dan, if that's you, put your camera on, bro. Dan, if that's you, just put your camera on real quick or type in the chat and let me know it's you. And if not, then I'm not adding no one, bro. Jeds, if that's you, type in the chat and let me know, bro. Yo, Dan. If that's you, bro, just type in the chat and let me know if you're in it. Man's not hiding on these guys that want to flash their batty over in the street, fam. Smoking these white guys. Mad. That's not cool right around the man, though. You might get brought up for something like that, fam. Mad. Do you think that you could be chilling with the man then and just show man your bite, yo? Man will just kick off your bite. You must be mad. You'll get 5 feet in your bite fast. Is that you, yeah? Alright, big up. Yes, Dan.
Yo.
Yes, my G.
Some godless boy them for no. Well, you saying G Block, yeah? Some godless boy them better know. What? Yeah, man, bro. What's good, bro?
Yeah,
Happy
bro. What you
Monday.
saying,
Happy
bro?
Monday.
Yeah,
I'm good, bro.
man.
Trust me, wrote myself off yesterday morning, man. I wrote myself
Oh,
off, bro.
what
Yeah,
happened?
yesterday was
The long
hibernation
stream,
season,
innit?
man. The long stream knocked me out, man. It was a good show though. Good show, but I have to get certain things set up. Moderator politics, whatever you want to call it, moderation politics.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's what this. I tell you what, yeah. If I do have mods, yeah, the rule is that all you're gonna do is comments be shown. Don't delete nothing. I don't want to see nothing get deleted unless it's someone's address or someone's real name or a fake. You know, like when someone comes in on their account and it's not them and they're saying stuff that's not real. Just hide accounts like that. Yeah,
100%.
Just let people just say what they want to say, fam, and then you have to stand on your own word, innit? Because, boom, if you're just saying shit or whatever, then I don't even care anyway, man. It's like people are making this thing, and it's like it's way more serious than it actually is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, it's true, but I think you can see the potential that it can have for little passes, little arguments, little accusations to be made. So yeah, it's probably a good idea. And I don't know, there were certain people saying that Zabida was getting threatened yesterday in the chat by someone who had a spanner. Someone was saying this one said something. And
Was that last night?
I don't. Yeah, apparently so. Zabida, like some Rodney K or something. Apparently. I don't know. I didn't see anything, but and Zabida didn't say anything to me. That's the thing. If someone's getting insulted, then really, I don't know. I guess the recipient, the person who's received the abuse, comes to me and says, "Yo, this has just happened," or whatever. Like it's happened before with like Ali Khan, when certain people were putting up his thing, and he sent me a message. He was like, "Yo, Dan, can you take down the video with my face in?" And I was like, "Fucking hell, yeah, true." I should have really thought about that, because obviously Asif just jumps on from time to time anyway. And I'm not really thinking that that's the next man's face that's been broadcast out to, I don't know how many 100 people or whatever. So there's little things like that, innit? If someone's got a problem, approach I'd say just approach the channel owner, innit? If you got a direct issue before anything else. But yeah, bro, Leon's been on a rampage this last couple of days, bro. G Block is man. We say is Leon the G Block general then? What's the crew then? Is it you or Leon who's running the
man, of course. Yeah, man, that's G Block, innit, man? You know how it goes, man. Like, cause
no, to be honest, I respect it as long as I respect sincere what do you call it, like sincere motives. So if you're out there to seek knowledge and find truth for yourself, then big up. It don't really matter if you start out that's the thing, you can start out as someone who believes in God and end up an atheist. Said where you can start off an atheist and end up like the most firm believer in God. You see it? So
yeah, but most of the people in G Block would have started off in a religion or at least partly going to church, or do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's starting off in a religion, and then obviously they've asked questions and never not been satisfied with answers that they've got, and then sort of decided that maybe it's not right then.
Yeah, but I don't really know when you stop. I don't know when you stop asking questions. I haven't stopped asking questions. And with me, if I don't get a good answer from a certain from you, I might go and try the next person. See what I'm saying? That's the thing. I think it's important. It's important to have like good teachers are important, isn't it? If you get, you know what I'm saying. You think back to school, you put your hand up in school, Miss, I know the answer, and maybe Miss didn't select you because I don't know, whatever. Or you ask a question to the teacher and they ain't got time, so they'll just be like, "Oh, just not now, or whatever." You know, put it up, shit like that. It's like that's the wrong person to ask. Same way, bro. You could say a lot of people who go to the park and you've got sincere, like deep, you know, they're vulnerable people. They've got issues. They go to the park. They're asking serious, deep questions about life, and certain people could say they're asking the wrong people at the park, and that cuts across all like religious groups. You could be asking the wrong Muslim, you could be asking the wrong Christian, you could be asking the wrong. I don't know.
So Faz, type in the comment if that's you. Yeah, I know it probably is you still, but you know the people showing their bummer on the screens and that, man.
I swear that I just come over from his channel still. Yeah, his channel's warming up still.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You got Faz, that's the real Faz.
Yeah, we got to say Faz, man.
You see, Faz, I felt more comfortable amongst D Block today. I looked over at your channel. It was just a bag of talk about stuff I don't really get. I was like,
yeah, like right, this man needs to be better than shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But Hassan Saba's over there. Big up to Hassan. He's doing his thing. I think is that actually Veli? Not Veli. Is that actually Faz?
I don't know, man. You ain't typing Faz, in the comments.
That is you type in the chat, bro.
Just type in the chat and say it's me still.
Budolf.
Until then, bro, your ass ain't coming in. All right, yeah, bro, you're in now. You're on screen. Sir Faz, say something, man.
Yo, say something.
Yeah, man. You know how he did? Yeah, man went to turn his camera on, innit? So that's how nice the fake one still. When I said you're in, yeah, man went to turn his camera on, innit? And they realized the word in.
Yeah, them boys are simple, man. Yeah, sort that one out, man. But yeah,
imagine there's only 3 men watching and man's coming to show his back on the screen. What happened to that, bro? Fucking hell. You know what I'm saying?
You got better things to on Monday, man. One little 4 viewers come to disrespect that.
No, I made that. Fucking hell.
You must really dislike them 4 people, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up to A.
Who's saying though, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, I'm just thinking I want to get a couple of like topics done. I'm gonna basically, I was saying I'm gonna get Hassan Saba to do I'm gonna do I'm gonna kind of go in on him a little bit. Not really like in the way that I've gone in on like certain man, but I've got questions about Ismailism, and I think he can answer them respectfully. So yeah, I wanna sort of get into that, and then yeah, I'm gonna do another show on Sikhism at some point, I think, specifically. But I'm just trying to steer clear of this Islam thing, this mainstream Islam thing. If them lot are saying Hassan's not a Muslim, then boy, I'm gonna chat to Hassan, who's not a Muslim, about the religion that he believes in that isn't Islam. So cool, man. We'll chat about that. But yeah, what else? And then I've got a couple guests who should be coming on. Big up to Pepsi Watson. I'm trying to line up.
Big up Pepsi still.
Trying to line up a discussion with
IPP,
him. Yeah, on IPP and joint enterprise and that sort of stuff. Like what do you call it? Crime and punishment, crime and justice, that sort of stuff. Might get Tash involved in that as well, actually. for the solicitor's point of view, bit of like legal expertise, and then open it up to the panel. I reckon that would be one Pepsi should be all right to do on air, but I'm going to approach him and just get everything patterned up proper. But it should be a good just discussion, man, because I feel like now I kind of know the panelists. I'm going to get Jordan M involved in that one as well. Yeah, I want to get Jordan M and on his conservative tip up against because I don't know, man. Maybe Raj as well. Be a good one. Get some conservatives to sort of bounce off. Because to be honest, they say that the Tories are they take crime and punishment more serious, but I'm not sure that crime. I mean, I don't know. It's been 10 years, and like street crime has been at its probably worst, according to the media anyway, according to like the news and that. So I'm thinking, well, boy, when it was 2005, 2006, and things were on top, things were going mad, and everyone's getting people getting shot and rebores are out. Everyone had a rebore and whatever else. That was Tony Blair. It was Tony Blair's, and people were saying, that you have a soft state that's giving people EMA. You're giving people too much, and then they're taking the piss, and you're letting in too many people from other countries and taking the piss and whatever. But then when the Tories come into power, it's basically the same thing. So
you see, the only thing I agree, and me and Liam have been able to agree on, this Anglo-Saxon traditionalist, Liam.
Yes. Yeah.
So is that if the people at the top are able to commit crime that goes unpunished, then it trickles down to the lower. So the issues never get solved. Makes sense. So the people at the top are allowed to commit crime. The people at the top are allowed to commit crime, and they never get punished for their crime. So it trickles down to the people lower down. So
100%.
if I'm the head of everything, and I'm able to get away with this, that, and the other, and you're my watch and you're my junior, and I've seen you get away with this, that, and the other.
Exactly.
Then I would take the piss with that little bit there, and then my junior is going to take the piss with that other little bit there. Then it trickles down to the people in the lowest level. Do you know what I mean?
100%. 100%. I can't remember. The first person to maybe sort of start thinking along them sort of lines was Kalashnikov back in the day when I was listening to him. And he was basically comparing like road to international affairs, international relations kind of thing, and talking about how a man's whole world can crumble like a high skyrise. And I was like, yo, that's deep, because really and truly, if we're looking at how America dealt with their problem post 9/11, it was a straight, rapid, instant retaliation run up in two people's countries for that one, and lick off. It was even case coming up, run up in your house, with, like drone strike your house and put boots all over your country. So if you see the government behaving like that, America took a violation and then they went and did this in response. Then that's I don't know.
Hey Dan,
I
did a show yesterday. And some white guy come on here. I thought it was Jordan M, innit, because he was in the chat and me and Ultra was going, Jordan, you're such a softie, I was taking the mickey out of him, So we thought he jumped on me, but it wasn't. It was someone that wanted to troll him, innit. So the dude jumped on, and I said, yes, Jordan. All right, and he goes, I'm not Jordan. Can't you see what my name says? And so I read it, and it said Jordan M is a softie. I was like, Ross, who's this then? And he's like, yeah, Jordan, he's a race traitor. He's a race traitor. And then the Ultra was like, right, how is he a race traitor? And because he's joined those Sandy lot. And I was like, and then he was like, what do you mean? He said, oh, well, because he's joined Islam, he's a race traitor. And then Ultra was like, how does that make him a race traitor for joining Islam? He's still the same race. Like, that's bad still. So, do you think that guy has got any points in what he was saying?
Well, nah, and I would have asked him if he supported Tommy Robinson, because how Tommy's always like Islam ain't a race, it's a religion. So if you change your religion, you're not changing your race. It's got fuck all to do with you being a race traitor. You're probably, you could argue, a traitor to your previous position. I don't know.
Previous religion, yeah.
Your previous religion or your previous faith or belief or whatever. But apart from that, that's fucking personal. Are you going to tell a man you're a traitor to yourself? Something that's personal to you? Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was started asking him questions and he ran off still. He ran off still. So.
I don't know, you know.
I don't know, maybe he thought, because we was joking with Jordan, innit? Yeah, I mean, we were saying, Jordan's a devil, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But we're joking, innit? Because we know that from the Speaker's Corner thing, this white man's a devil and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's just a bullshit thing, really, innit? Like, right? And he don't take it seriously, innit? So that's why man will joke with him like that. If he took it really, like, if he took it offensive, like, and he because I've spoke to him in person, and if he come up to me and said, personally, but I don't like it when you do that and it makes me feel away or whatever, then I want to do it still. You get me? Like, I've got enough compassion to do that, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. So it's not been that, but yeah, so we was joking about, trying to get him to jump on or whatever. And then yeah. So I think maybe that guy probably thought that we was gonna agree with what he was saying, sort of thing.
Is it?
Maybe that's what it seems like, and maybe the guy thought we were.
He took the white devil thing too serious. Yeah, he took it. Yeah, he didn't get the joke. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so he thought, right, if he jumps on and starts dissing, man, then we're gonna start dissing, man. And I was laughing in it when he said, right, he's a race traitor. I said, right. You can't be like, obviously, that's what I would do in it. Like, if he said something like outrageous, I was like, yeah. I just thought it was fun in it because it's just not true in it, sort of things. No.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I don't know, man. I think Jordan's quite a polarizing. But did you see him at the park with that Jakob guy yesterday? And the Jakob guy was like, TTS Greek. He was like, I don't really consider you to be a Muslim. And Jordan was like, but I'm a Muslim. I was like, the man's. Do you know what it was? The way I saw it, it's like, you know how I don't even want to say it, but some people.
You know what it is, It's because I'll tell you what's happened, is it's not everyone in Speaker's Corner, but there's a couple men in Speaker's Corner who come on an Aggie thing, innit? Yeah. So especially the brothers that are proper on Christianity, they'll get people talking to them in a funny way and so on. So when Jordan's doing his style, they're not used to it. You get me? So they're thinking, but you're not a Muslim then. You're not a Muslim, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I mean. Jordan moves like a good Christian. Do you know what I'm saying? If he hadn't told, like, is the way he moves, and don't get me wrong, there's good Christians in the part. There's good Muslims in the part. I mean, I think the point that Raj was trying to like overly force the other day was that there's more of a kind of intimidation thing, more of a
but that's because they're the majority. It's because of Edgware Road.
This is exactly what I said.
Road,
This is exactly what I said to Raj.
If it was in Burgess Park, then it would be a Nigerian thing. You get me? You couldn't really talk shit. You couldn't talk to the Nigerians there or nothing like that. Blah blah blah. People would be saying, the Nigerian doesn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
trust me, man.
Because man, that would be the majority in the area. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is my thing. My whole mind is programmed for that. So I'm just saying, well, you're talking about Speaker's Corner and you're talking about the demographics of Speaker's Corner. So
it's right off my phone.
Yo, trust me. It drains battery, man. Trust. It drains battery. You need a little nuclear power plant or something to keep these.
I'm gonna jump on my other phone there,
so I can
shit cool. Carry on though, bro.
No worries, man. Big up whoever's in the chat. We got 7 people watching, but I can't see no one typing. So put up a 1, hit up the like if you've tuned in. For about 65 minutes. Veli's battery's done out here already after 65. Big up the Chinese batteries, man.
It's not Chinese, bro. It's actually Samsung.
Yeah. Well, that's South Korean, but I guarantee that the battery will probably come from China still. So, but what was I saying? Yeah, if you're dealing with the demographics of the corner, and Raj said himself, it's majority Muslim down there. So I think, well, if you go down and you're going down to criticize Muslims, then the probability is that you're going to encounter most of your resistance from the majority of the people down there, like whoever the majority is. If you are going to criticize the majority, then yeah, chances are, like, I don't know, but yeah, same way, man. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, I think the thing is, there's certain people who say, all right, well, listen, forget that it's near Edgware Road, or forget that Burgess Park, that the makeup of Southeast London is X or whatever. Yeah, people are just going to be like, this is England, and it's a Anglo-Saxon country, and freedom of speech is being curtailed by a group that's kind of putting down their flag in the park or something, which is I don't know, it's quite a meaty, it's an attractive meal to certain people. If you're, I mean, I don't know, like to be fair, it only takes one or two bad experiences with like someone or a group to put you off the group in general. I know that for a fact. I know that from just certain little sort of bigoted periods of my life where certain things happened to me, and I thought, I don't like any of them, man. All of them man are like this, or all of them man do this, or whatever. And to be fair, it never really lasts for that long, and you always have to swallow your pride at some point and just deal with reality that, boy, that was then, this is now. Things aren't always the same, it's not always, the cookie don't always crumble the same way. But yeah, I feel like certain people, because again, it goes back to it being the park and this place where everyone's on camera, live streams are going on and all of that. It's like the losses that you take, like people.
Yo,
can you hear me?
yeah, go on, carry on. Yeah, Sir Faz, if that's you, yeah, type in the chat and let me know. If not, you ain't coming in, mate. Carry on, Dan, bro.
I'm saying, fuck knows, I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, man, really and truly, the atheists, if that's Steve's thing, you need to recruit Steve into G Block, yeah, and give him some backative at the park, man. Pause. Yeah,
Super pause.
Yeah,
no Batman in G Block, bro.
Yeah, I just remember that. Yo, but I swear he's got a U.
No,
What you saying? Yo, is this confirmed?
But still, so we need to sort out our own little G Block before we start adding anyone else, all right?
Fucking hell, Steve got rejected from G Block. Yeah, boy. See, it's just disbelief in God is not enough. It's not enough, Steve. It's not enough. But yeah, I don't know, man. But again, I would never really, I don't know, I'd never go down to the park on some sort of provocative kind of vibe, to be honest. Go and try and diss up a whole group of people, or I don't know. But yeah, fuck it. If certain people want to do that, then it's up to them. But yeah, big up Jordan M still, confusing them folks out there. Big up the chat. Yeah, so what else? Yo, you were telling me about that that book.
Listen, I got to fucking fix a boiler in about 2 minutes still, man. So what you saying? You hold it down for man for like.
I can hold it down for a little while. Yeah, I can hold it down. Cool, man, no worries. Big up to Soy True. Yeah, I can't let no one in though. That's the thing. So it's just me one.
I can let them in still. I got the phone in it.
Yeah, all right, cool. No worries. Yeah, big up to Soy True. Jump on. What are you saying? Yeah, I've got to go in about 15 still, but I can make it work. Yeah. Fucking hell, let's see what I've got on.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, yeah, bless man. Sorry, I'm just checking my I'll just check my emails. Yeah. So, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, it's fucking hello, hear me? Yeah. Right, I got some
Yo.
cool headphones, fam.
This shit makes your phone
Abu
hot, right?
Abu Big Daddy is apparently Sir Faz. That's not him. That's not him. He don't spell Freddy like that.
Yeah, Abby Big Daddy, if that's you, if you're Sir Faz, yeah, just let man know, innit, man. Just type in the chat and say it's me. And then I'll just let you straight in, B.
Yeah, that's how. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Imposter.
Yeah, man, it's that one that keeps showing his back, yo, in every stream. But why you want to show your back on my stream, man? There's no gays around there, cuz. No one wants to see no brother's back, or nothing. Like, drop me out, man. I'll show your back on someone else's stream, man. You hear me?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yo, I need to make a cup of tea though. Fuck it all.
Oh man. I've got a fucking million places to get to today, man.
Bruv, opportunity. Yeah, jump at that, bruv. Got a planet. What van you got?
Yeah, Dan. Hey, listen, I want to start doing some streams about trying to make money online and that as well, yeah. So, yeah. I'll let Shay is Sir Faz. Fucking hell.
Is that actually Sir Faz?
He's ringing me at the moment.
Fucking hell.
Hey, Dan, it is Sir Faz, you know.
Swear down. Jump on, man.
Yeah, but every time someone rings you, it makes the volume go low, innit, man? So I got to fucking leave and then come back.
So is he jumping on?
I'll be 2 secs, yeah? Sir Faz, join up again, yeah?
Bruv, I'm gonna have to make a cup of tea now. Trust. Whoa.
Yo. The volume goes funny when someone rings you, man. Sir Faz, jump in again, bro, and I'll add you. Sorry, bro. It's just people keep showing their bum on the screen, man. Can't take it, man. You know what I mean? It's disgusting, bro. All right. There we go. Hey.
I like Faz. Is that actually Faz?
Faz. Yeah.
Oh, let me in for, bloody hell. What has happened?
Yeah, because people keep shining their bum out.
What's going on?
I was trying to tell you to type in the chat, yeah?
I know, but you know when you're on your phone, yeah?
Because
I know what you mean. I was trying to do it, but I couldn't do it on my phone. I had to get off the phone, type it in there. I just rang you as well, and I'll give you a missed call. But anyway.
Bro,
yeah,
how's it going? Is that picture my man with a load of knives to his throat?
Yeah. That's what I think of him, innit?
Mad.
That's me just taking the mickey out of them, like, innit? They don't like it, innit? They get upset with me when I do things like this.
Bro, I'll be honest, I had to screw my eyes up to clock that, though. I was like, that doesn't look like a clock. I was like, I see what he's done. I see what he's done there, man.
Hey, you lot-
Yo, Faz, big up yourself. Bruv, sorry, buddy. You were touching when I was looking anyway. It was like the 80s yesterday, man. Was that a first for the show?
What's that?
The stream
Yeah, the
yesterday. I
80
think you had
watchers.
about 80 people locked in.
Oh, mate, I had I've had 110 in it.
Go on,
Big
Sir
up.
Faz. Are you that?
Big up, Faz. Big up yourself, bruv. Sport channels
no,
put in the
man.
work, bruv.
But
Yo, listen,
you know,
I'm gonna leave you
Yeah,
lot. I've got to leave the
Yeah, yeah.
fucking phone here, yeah, because this shit drains off your battery. I need to
Yeah,
leave
don't
it
worry.
on charge, man.
me and Dan will hold it up for 10, 15 minutes while you go and make £100 for just looking at a boiler. Don't worry about that. It's all right.
Yeah, man. That's
Hey,
okay.
that's what I want to do. Your shows about how to make money online, innit? Yeah, so we can all share the
Yeah.
wealth, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? If I show people how to make an
Yeah,
extra £100 or
yeah.
£50, yeah, then they
100%.
can donate bigger super chats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm disappointed, Bigger. You haven't been on, man. What do you think, man? Are they all going to get you or something?
I've
hell?
been onto your show. I was on your show for a little piece, man. But you know what happens on your
When?
spot, man? It just gets 100% religious,
Nah.
and then man saying that.
No, it doesn't.
fucking
No.
Abu Qatar's like, oh, my girl's got to have one eye covered and shit. You know?
Faz,
I'm
you, see,
like,
you see, the thing is basically that there's a space for a kind of there's space for a Muslim channel, obviously, of course, and I think basically that people want relatively serious conversations that get derailed elsewhere to take place on your channel, but then also Raj is going to want to have a chat to most of the people on there. So I don't know how you've been dealing with moderating Raj, but
Oh, mate, do you know the other day, Dan, right, yeah? He waited a thingy with Abu Qatada. Do you know what he said to me? He goes, right, can you hear? And I was like, yeah, okay. So then Abu Qatada comes on. You've got like 100 people where you're talking a topic. He goes to me, live stream with Dan. Now I'm like, who the hell do you think Dan is? He's got his own
Bruv, that's what
topic.
He jumped on twice. He jumped on twice. I think he realised how deep it was, the conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, and he was like, no, I can't just do my thing here. Like, I can't do the diva thing. So I was like, no. Like, don't get me wrong. If Abu Qatada wants to come over and chat, then cool, we'll talk. But yeah, I wasn't gonna wheel up, bro. We had COE talking to Rasmus
Yeah,
for
exactly.
like 8-9 hours or something. We weren't gonna take a break for that. So yeah, just but yeah, bruv. No,
I think
yourself, man. I think you can. I mean, I don't know how you've gone from being Coke Faz and all of this madness in Raj's like vocab to being like someone whose panel he'll jump on. So yeah, big up yourself, man. Some good politicking.
it was about both.
Yo, you're cutting out a little bit, you know.
Hey, sorry, what was that, Dan? Sorry, I just got a bit caught.
Nah, your
Off
signals.
there, I'm on the train, innit? Taking my son somewhere.
Right. No, cool, man.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying good work. Just good work moderating with like such a
Dan,
manic
do you
panel.
know,
I see about 18 people on there the other day.
mate, there was 22. That's my highest.
Fucking hell, bro. Yeah.
20. Do you know the problem is, right? Yeah. Do you know what I do though? Yeah, like but some of them just sit there, don't say nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like, but you get the big mouth ones, yeah, that never shut up. But guess what? It's good, yeah, because when they get too much, you just beat them out. So go and have a 15-minute break, come back, relax, get your head together, and come back.
Yeah, the meats thing's good for that. It's definitely good for that.
Yeah. I've set you up a thing anyway. An admin, yeah, so you can trial it, man, no problem. But it's good because, so I'll give you a, I've lost two of my accounts here, my Google Hangout ones. That's why I've got the Abu Big Daddy. I think it's abubigd@gmail.com. Yeah, so send me a thing if you can, an invite, yeah, and I'll send you my number in it, and then we'll get it all sorted.
Yeah, nice one, bro.
Sure.
Big up yourself. Big up to Sky and big up Ultra Funky in the chat. Big up Ultra Funky, 1 year older. Well, he's a year and a day, or he's a day. He's embraced his new age. He's now a day older than he was yesterday. Big up.
I'm sure he had his I'm sure he had his birthday 2 months ago. I'm sure he's had his birthday.
Swear down.
I'm sure he did. He said it's my birthday or something 2 months ago.
Oh, just stop lying about your age, man. He said he's in the waiting. Veli, could you let him in?
Who? I can't let nobody in.
Nah, Veli. I know Veli's there in the background. He'll probably let Ultra in soon.
Oh, You know, Dan, yeah, you kind of missed the thing, man, yesterday, man. I tried my best with these guys to keep the unity. I had a fake come over as well, by the way.
What happened?
Oh, well, basically, I had a bit of a thingy with Bobby, and I said, look, Bob, if you come on, any shit, I'll boot you straight off, but because I'm going to give everyone a chance, I'll give you a chance. So he was all right, yeah, and I stopped him, you know. I said, you play anything on my channel, I'm going to boot you. If you go anywhere else and do that, don't do, you know, I don't want you to do it, it's not right. Then Fake came in, and then, you know, them two had a good chat, and he was live streaming. I think he wanted to be a nosy little giddy. So he was invited Bob Muslims back over there, innit? Kind of thing.
What do you know what it was?
You know,
he saw you're basically taking a lot of his viewers, because this is the thing, like, before your channel existed on a Sunday, and before my channel existed on a Sunday, there's hardly any streams going. Like, Raj might do one stream.
Yeah.
Late night, that's it. Now there's a whole load of different streams going. Ras might be streaming, I might be streaming, you might be streaming, Jordan M might do a stream. Like, I've seen Jordan on his own have like 80 people watching on a Sunday, and that's 80. Like, I don't see any of those names anywhere else. Those people are there for Jordan M, and they're there to watch him. And before that, I feel like people would just sort of flirt about. Basically, you can't let anyone in for 10 minutes. All right, cool. Yeah, unlucky Ultra Funky. You're gonna have to wait it out in limbo.
Sorry, mate. You know that special Ultra. Stay there.
Yeah, G Block. In fact, no. To be fair, we've just conquered G Block, Faz, because it's.
I know. We're just taking over with.
The Godless, man. Big up, God. God is winning at the moment.
Yes. God is great. Sorry, mate. Ultra Funky.
Yeah. Big up to the creator, and big up all of his creation as well, including the atheists. Big up the atheists if you need the boost. You have it. But yeah, I think he came over to basically just try and get back some of his viewers. That's what he does. So
I know, but the thing is, though, you know, guess what? Yeah, none of the Muslims go there anymore. Literally, they don't. If you go and check,
no, they won't go. That's what I'm saying, bro. They don't need to. They don't, bro. They've got options, innit? Like, and I think that's the best thing. And when people have options, they're essentially free. You know, people are free. They broke free of Real and Maggie, and like, to be fair, like, cool. Like, for some people on Real Show, they feel like they broke free from like Raspect Show or whatever. Like, basically, all the people who couldn't go on Raspects because they got hotted up or they made themselves look too stupid, they just went and found space on Reels. So cool. That's fine. That's needed as well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, bruv. Like, just keep doing your thing. Don't let and this is the best advice I can give you, Faz. Don't let the trolls take over the show. Don't let the trolls rule the roost. And in meets, I think you've probably got the control that I lack. But yeah, don't let the trolls run the show. Is my advice. Big up to Fred Cole. Large up yourself, sir. Coffee tea is needed. You see, this is so true. She don't even so much as acknowledge me, you know. It's TOITN. I've met you before. In fact, I asked So True once, and I said, yo, subscribe to my channel, man. I don't know if she was on. I was talking about my channel, or someone was talking about my channel. She's like, oh, what's your channel? I said, yeah, TOITN. Like and subscribe. She's like, no. She said, don't subscribe to channels like that. So, rah. Rejection, man. But yeah, if you feel the need, please do subscribe. It's a good channel. You'd be welcome. Ultra Funky's welcome, and he's a proper deviant. So, yo, he's ringing off my celly, man. Like, give me a sec. Faz, are you still there? Sorry, TY is trying to call me. Right. Give me a sec. Wait. Ultra Funky said he's an atheist, a Sagittarius, a husband, a father, a homeowner, and has been winning since '83. I like that. The only thing I don't like is the grammar on the 8-3, the apostrophe. Yeah, I know you don't know me, but still, it's kind of stush. You were getting a good recommendation still, but that's how it goes. Big up to big up to Ultra Funky. Yeah, just fix the grammar on that one. Yes, that's correct. Big up Ultra. Big up Ultra. You get the tick for that one, fam. So yeah, what happened? What happened yesterday, Ultra? Anything interesting go down at the park, or is it all just the regular people talking about religions that you don't really believe in? Big up Jungle Jesus. Fucking hell. Yo, Faz, where you gone? Imagine my man just dipped out. Who knows about the French exit? It's when you leave a room or leave like a social engagement without saying goodbye. They call it the French exit. Yeah, that's what Sir Faz just did. French exit, stage left. So yeah, boy, what's going on? What's going on in the world today? Yo, Veli, you need to come back. You know, I gotta go check my car. I gotta go put a permit in my car. Yo, Ultra, we're gonna have to get another little Connect 4 tournament sorted out. I feel like M Stacks is chatting like he didn't get battered up by James SC on a live stream, but still, James SC, man, he's slept on. I think people underestimate the god. Boy, Ultra, do you know what? See, I know you wouldn't have done a French exit on me, man. I don't really want to leave the people just in silence, but I gotta go make myself some tea. Wow, what can I do? Yo, wait there. No, my part of the world's all right, you know, eh? Very wet. It's got past wellies, boy. Big up to A. Yeah, big up the people who caught the there's some epic debates this weekend. COE debate in Respect. That was 2 days in a row, actually. You can catch part 1 on TOITN, and the second part was on Respect Rebellion. You might have made that private though. So yeah, if you don't want to get a preview into the debate, well, the part 2, get the part 1 on TOITN. Yeah, it was a decent conversation still. We got A. Yeah, man, chat. Get active, man. Give me something to bounce off. Rained here for days. Do you know what? You have to appreciate the rain though, A, to be honest, because yeah, you'll long for it certain times. I was in Spain and 45 degree, 44 degree weather. You do kind of wish you were back in a slightly more humid part of the world, but still. The only place you get the proper balance is Jamaica. You can get rained on in Jamaica and yeah, it's still, everything's still nice. Summer rain is the one. But yeah, big up the people just persevering out here in the cold. Fucking hell. I'm not mentioning her name. What's your take on this age thing? 13 and 25. I don't think I know you. Yeah, that's a bit too cryptic for me. Mentioning I should take this age thing. Let me have a look. What are you saying? If I jump on the Daily Mail, am I gonna understand what you mean within like 30 seconds? Age thing. Let me see what the Daily Mail's saying. No, it's not a headline. All right, hey, let me play guess what you're talking about. 13 and 25. Now you're gonna have to give me another clue, you know. Scratching my beard. Okay. Yeah. Shit. I don't know. I miss when certain times I miss a lot of these. I miss when these stories break. Because really, all it is it's someone saying something on a live stream in maybe 12 hours of streaming. I don't listen to my man streams like that. I think she's all right, but yeah, that was a bit of a weird one. I think I was there for part of the explanation, but yeah, I don't know. I know that people can take things that you say like in error sometimes on these hangouts and kind of run with it. So I erred on the side of it just being that, but it could be in it. It could well be. And yeah, I mean that's then a conversation. I mean, I don't know. You could talk about I don't know what you call it, like cougars or whatever, innit? Cougars going for like younger men. Yeah. But you see, she was saying the other day she takes like sleeping tablets and all of that. And I was thinking, well, I don't know, if you're unfortunate enough to have had to take them, you could, I don't know. I know people who've, like hallucinated and shit on sleeping tablets. So I don't know, maybe, but yeah. I don't think she's chatting to them like that, though, is she? She's not really over there. I think she said she's going to be on like other channels a bit more. I don't know. I don't know. Chantal. These hangouts are funny, you know, because unless you've met someone, and to be fair, like Social's right, and she don't know me. I don't know people on here, and you have to kind of keep yourself relatively. I don't know. Just be aware of what you say. There was a guy on the other night. He jumped on the stream and started going straight at M Stacks. I think his name is Paul M. He's been over on Reels and that, and I had to check him, and I was like, "Yo, bruv, don't jump straight on the stream and just go at people. Like you stir things up a bit, and then they're not going to respond to you well." But Chantal, she's not really like that. She's not. I've never really seen her go at people. She'll jump into a mix if something's going on, but she's not as bad. And actually, credit to Paul M, because he did acknowledge that behavior and kind of check it. Yeah, people are humans, man. But yeah, trust me, there's certain people on here I just don't like, but she's not one of them, unfortunately. If it turned out she had done that and that was the truth, then that would make me reassess it. But yeah, I don't know. Big up yourself anyway, eh? I do like you, so. I'm on Veli's stream at the moment. Right, sorry, I'm getting messages. TY, yeah, you have to come over here. On Veli's. Yeah. Big up to yourself, yeah, I don't really know what else I can say on that, to be honest. Yeah, another thing. I think I'm gonna try and get a sort of open up the discussion on like Sikhism and the right wing and extremism and that sort of thing. I think you know the article that I'm talking about, the Sunny Hundal article. I'm gonna see if I can get Sunny onto the show at some point. I think that'd be good. But she was there yesterday, is it? Swear down. Mad. Whoa, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what messages she's been getting or what pressure's been put. But to be fair, yeah, I can't really call it. I don't really dislike anyone on here, to be honest. It's just people. I just know that there's certain people are quite duplicitous. So guys, trust me, all these people's movements are their own little. It's like a little. They're their own little sort of bit of I don't know what you call it. It's like pantomime sort of thing. I think Reggie put it this morning. It's just like theatre, isn't it? It's like your own little. She's threatening to get you arrested. I don't know about all of that. For what? Yeah, I don't know about that. Yo, Ultra Funky. When you jump on, I'm actually gonna have a little go at probing your atheism. I want to see how serious you are about this atheism. I'm gonna ask you some questions. I'm going to ask you some questions. I'm going to see what you answered. In fact, there's a book that I gave to I say a book. It's like an ebook, PDF thing that I sent to James Jones that he read that you might find interesting if you're a reading type. I don't know, but big up to Robert White because you called her a groomer. Okay, yeah, she can't call the police on you for that. She can't get you arrested for that. If that was the case, I could get a lot of people nicked, but I wouldn't. So, yeah, that's a bit mad. That is a bit funny, to be honest. Don't know. Yo, who is it? Ultra Funky. You were getting hotted up for floating around on panels, innit? Big up the people who float from panel to panel still, and you don't get tied down in any kind of drama. I think that's it. To be fair, if Chantal just said that she disagrees with certain people, but she'll go where she wants. I mean, I suppose it's one way of looking at it. Get a knock on YouTube's door. Fucking hell, yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna happen, bad. Big up Kushti Cosmetics. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Big up the people. Trying to make a little play. Trying to make a little. I mean, I suppose, yeah. Big up the people with businesses. Big up the people with ideas. Oh, Veddy's back. Yeah,
Come
I was
on,
just about to line up.
now we do. Hey, fam, my phone keeps overheating. Yeah, I got to jump on the other phone still.
No, you're all right, but bruv, you just segued me into the you're gonna start doing these internet business kind of show soon. I just bigged up Kushti Cosmetics, and I guess with a name like that, she's got some kind of business. Big up the people with businesses. A is going to get nicked apparently for calling Chartel a groomer. That's what she said. Big up Carnito. Veli's in the background. Yeah. You see, Khan, I'm not Ahmed, the Quranist, bro. I can't just hold down a show unexpectedly without a cup of tea at least. So, big up T. TOITN, sponsored by T. Big up Kushite Smite, man. Yeah, you know that, bruv. Ahmed the Quranist, bruv. Man, just chill on the panel. Sometimes he'll fall asleep. If he's asleep on the panel, he's still on the panel for hours, bruv. And the man will hold it down if he's conscious or not. So big up the people who need to get sniped off of panels to make space because they fall asleep on panel. Big up dedication. Yo, what was I gonna say, Veli? Yo, anyhow you're switching phones, just let the funkiest ultra in. Robert White says Chartel is just a lonely housewife. He doesn't have much of a life, so she's making things up just to be interesting. Maybe. Keep it spicy. Fucking hell. So many lunatics on this YouTube thing. Have you been to a pub, eh? Fucking hell. Big up the people who've worked in pubs, yeah? Big up the people who've worked in the service industry. Fucking hell. Come like you're I don't know, you're the psychiatrist, you're the agony uncle, and you're the barman. Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Kushti Cosmetics said big ups. Crap me up. Yeah, I try and, do you know what, they're always dub plates. I try and cut dubs every time. Try and keep my thing original still. So yeah, man, big up the lonely housewives, man. TOITN, aka the housewife's choice. Dan, tell us a story, real life adventures. Have I told you about the time that I actually I don't know. My life, I don't know, man. Adventure. I've driven across Europe. I've driven probably 15,000 miles. Drive to Serbia. I think I told you that story though. I don't really want to tell stories. I ain't got a cup of tea, mate. I'll be blowing into my mug and reminiscing, but right now I ain't got a mug. I'm waiting for Veli to let Ultra in so I can go and make myself a cup of tea, and then we'll get started. Yeah, I'm that lonely. I'm gonna say I met my partner when he's 25. That's bad. Fuck. You see, I do trust you, innit? Well, no, I don't. But I trust your judgment because you normally make good judge. So I trust your judgment on this. But yeah, I still reserve it. Yo, Veli, are you there? Who's sniffing in the background?
Yo,
let Ultra in now. Veli moving like
yeah.
Veli moving like the gate man out of hell right now. Veli, yo.
What's happening, Dan? You alright?
Yo, fucking hell, can't come in as well. What you saying, bro? You alright?
I'm alright, man. Where's Ultra? Is he here?
I thought that was Ultra he let in. I don't know, Ultra must be... Ultra's in purgatory, man.
No, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah.
Slightly, though. Slightly.
Are you not at work?
Oh, I'm on holiday, but I'm running.
Oi, big up to big up the panel. We actually got a panel now. It's not just me. So yeah. Khan, what you saying? Tell us a story then, bruv.
Yo. What kind of story?
Yo, can you hear me?
You set the genre. I got bare stories.
Tell me a story involving a steaming cup of tea Steaming hot cup of tea.
Oh, I'll tell you a story, yeah? I personally love Earl Grey tea. My girlfriend, she can't stand it. But recently, because she had a bariatric surgery, it changed her taste buds. Now everything tastes different to her. So now she loves Earl Grey tea. It's a mad thing, bro. How the gut bacteria and the flora and all that thing, what's going on in there, affects us in ways what we don't even realize. It's like even affects your taste buds. Apparently affects your mental state. You know, like the gut is like the new thing now. What everyone's studying, like the gut. Like the reason why like it's important for her is because that, you know, obviously when they've done the operation, they had to trim up the insides. They had to flush it all out and rinse it and clean it all out. So her gut bacteria now is at 0. She has to regrow a whole gut flora.
Yeah,
you know, like imagine it like a plant. It's like a plant.
Is she eating like probiotics, like sauerkraut and
Yeah, that's what obviously I had to tell her, innit? I was like, you need to start speeding up the process.
Yeah, I don't know if Freddie was trying to speak, but you're cutting out a little bit, bruv.
Gut is the new
Yeah, mad. I just hear the echo.
thing that's important for her is that, you know, obviously when they have to trim up the inside.
Yo, who's that playing?
That's the echo. That's my echo. It's like my voice is coming out of Veli's mouth, man. That's weird.
I think Veli must have.
Veli, mute up, man. Mute up the thing, Veli.
Oh, he's muted still. Fucking hell. Veli, aka the sexiest fat guy on YouTube. I just see that. Fuck it though. Yeah, man. Big up the Yo, I know people been getting onto Khan, but listen.
Innit? I like it.
I don't know any nutritionists. Khan is a wealth of knowledge for me. I don't. If he knows what he knows,
but here's the misconception, Dan. When you tell someone I'm a nutritionist, they think you're a personal trainer. They think nutrition is geared around getting people looking good in the gym. That is a misconception.
It's like if someone tells you they're a chef, right?
Yeah.
They could be fat, they could be thin. It all depends. There's no rule. I mean, like I've seen fat chefs, I've seen slim chefs, I've seen chefs who will cook, knock out like 5-star service, like 5 like fucking Michelin star meals or whatever, and then go home and cook themselves like fish fingers.
But obviously, that man wasn't always fat. I'm like nearly 50 years old now. Get me? Like food's obviously going to be something what I'm enjoying. Like I take my girlfriend to nice restaurants. I take my kids out nice places. We eat a lot of nice food, innit?
I ain't endorsing this here, but I just know there's a whole heap of man out there who once they achieved them little biological victories, they'd had their kids and that.
Yeah.
The gut just releases, bruv. The fucking the top button of the Levi gets bust off, and the gut just you free up the gut. So boy, big up the big belly man out there, yeah, because that's a sign of wealth.
That's what you call it, the dad bod.
The dad bod.
The dad bod.
Yeah, big up the big up, bruv. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know that I read.
What's poppin', man? I'm back in the building. Shit.
Well, go on, really.
Oh, go on, man, like Carnito.
Yeah.
Yo, Ultra Funky just said, that's me, Dan. I'm 3 kids in, top button released. Yeah, man, free up the top button, man. Free up the top. Yo, you see, they say that. Yeah, that's bad. Big up the ladies getting into shape straight after pregnancies as well. I'm seeing some.
You know that.
Fucking, bruv, I don't know, like. No stretch marks, no nothing, no sagginess, just tight.
Come on, big up Mrs. Veli.
Yo, big up the ladies who spring back like nothing, man. Yeah, man, bringing it back. But fucking hell. If someone's autistic, high chance they have gut problems. Interesting.
Yeah, that is a fact. Who wrote that?
That's A. A renderer.
Yeah, she knows.
Interesting. I
Mm.
wonder. Is it because they have like food choices or something? Big
No, won't
up
be
your
that.
your mate Dark Magician's in the chat. Dark Magician, I wanted to chat to you as well, man.
Go on, Dark Magician. What go on, man? Jump on my G.
Pick up yourself, man. I've heard you speak, but we've never chatted. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Dan, stop trying to teeth my brethrens, man.
What do you mean,
can't
bro?
teeth my blood clot brethren there.
I'm trying to warm up a cup, bro. You think I'm gonna run a live today, bro? I'm not running a live. I'm holding it down for.
I'm joking. Oh, calm down, bro. I was only joking, man. Shit.
I'm gonna boost it up today, bro. Trust me, man. Big up that position anyway.
Yeah, big up DM, man. My G, you get me?
Yeah,
Oh, really? I spoke to him in real life. Is he Jose Mourinho in disguise?
Who Dark Magician? Yeah, we grew up together, you know.
He's a Jose, yeah. He's a Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, we're actually friends in real life.
Big up.
I know him in real life. Yeah. Before YouTube.
Yeah, big up.
Wow.
Big up. Life did exist before YouTube. Certain people need to take note and just remember.
Yeah. We're friends outside of YouTube, man.
Yeah, man. Big up.
We know each other's children and shit. You know there was.
That's the way it's supposed to be, for real. Normally, a person who's autistic suffers IBS. Interesting. Oh, mad.
Yeah.
Mad thing. Mad. Yeah. I'm trying to get on this. I'm trying to get on this kind of health tip at the moment. To be honest, man, because I don't know if I get I don't know what it is. If it's like anemia or something. I'm not a vegan, but I don't know. But I seem to be just a little bit.
Testing.
Testing. One true.
Yo, big up. Is that Dark Magician?
Yeah, he's in the building.
Yo, big up Ultra Funky as well. He's lurking. Big up. Right, I'm gonna make a cup of tea, lads, because I've been waiting for the panel to warm up, and then I can.
Come on, we're in the building, B. Trust me.
What's happening?
Dark Magician, what's going on, man? Chat to us, man.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Being top of the league and all that, mate.
Tra la 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 la. I'm hearing that Liverpool have got the combined points of Manchester United and Arsenal combined, actually 2 points extra. So,
bye Arsenal. Yeah, man. I think there might be an Arsenal fan on the panel. I don't think Ultra even likes it.
I'm an Arsenal fan. Well, I can't really lie and say I'm an actual Arsenal fan, but obviously I'm in the ends, innit? I'm in the ends. Islington. He's in Islington. You know?
Ivory.
Yeah. So
Winning ugly wins the league.
So who's top of the league now? Because I don't follow football, innit? I ain't gonna lie.
You know who's top of the league, man? Shit, the bosses.
I don't.
The boss of the bosses.
What, Chelsea?
All three of us. G
you lot Chelsea?
LFC. YNWA.
Liverpool.
Come on.
How long you lot been supporting Liverpool since primary school, that means, isn't it?
Come on.
Of course.
Wow. You lot are the loyal fans, mate.
Come on.
Since what? Ian Rush days, isn't it? With the big tash.
Yeah.
No hanger.
Man like Peter Beardsley had bad boy skills.
Yeah, that was much after, but still. Yeah,
Ian Rush used to score with his hip.
Ian Rush was a G, bro.
Have you seen his girlfriend?
No.
Mate, he's still doing it. Just Google Ian Rush's girlfriend. Yeah, mate.
Ian Rush is moving like Ric Flair, yeah? The young thing in that.
Woo!
But ain't Ian Rush actually Welsh? Is he Welsh though, Ian Rush?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
All them Welshmen are G's, you know that Ryan Giggs as well. Ryan Giggs, man. He's got an eye for the ladies, innit?
I think his brother would have something to say about that.
Do you know what? Yeah, literally. Man can't even rate that one, you know. You can't fuck your brother's
No,
girl. bro.
never can rate that.
Yeah, that's breaking the code, man. That breaks the man them
Sake,
code.
mate.
You can't fuck your
That-
brother's girl, bro. That breaks the man them code. You are not one of the man them if you're scummy like that.
Yeah, that's scummy.
That's the, oh shit, mate. I don't
Not
even
your
know what to
brother's
say
girl.
about
That's
that.
deep. Still, there's too much, man.
I got 6
The
brothers, and
guy
that's
so
not
far,
never
man.
happening.
Yeah. Give me blood clot.
Yeah, that's next level savage. Next level savage.
Can you imagine Christmas dinner? Fucking hell.
Oh. Hey. It must be fucking. No, man. So what you saying though, Dark Magician though, bro? Good, yeah? Popping off some couple of daytime streams now, you get me? Yo, you there still? Can you hear me? Hey, is my reception gone fuck, please?
No, I can hear you, really.
Oh, it must be his reception. Yeah, bro. So what you saying though, Khan? Give me an update on what
Yeah,
happened
man.
last night then, man. Give me a
Well, it was good, man. It was like me, Respect, and COE was like having a little like reasoning on a religious one.
Okay.
Reggie was there as well. You know, DCCI Reggie.
DCCI Reggie.
Yeah, that's what I call him, innit? Yeah.
Hey, someone was asking
so-
me if Reggie's from Spac Nation. So I have to ask him still. If he jumps on, I'll ask him, man. You got me?
Yeah.
Spac Nation mode, you know? Yeah, man. Hey, this shit duns out your
The
battery though, man. Fucking hell.
Innit? It's going like every 5 minutes I'm losing 10%.
Trust me. My shit's on charge and it's going down.
You need a new charger then, innit?
Can you hear me?
It's not
Get on the
in-car
Steam charger
man.
thing, man. What, you got iPhone?
No, Samsung, man.
Oh, right.
Can you guys hear me?
What, niggas, yeah,
Yeah,
can
where
hear
you been, man? Where you gone?
My battery just died. I just had to.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Got to watch out on these StreamYards, mate.
You have to have it on charge, mate.
Yeah. Rookie
Rule
mistake.
number 1B.
All right, what we chatting about then?
Well, there's only 4 subjects we can talk about: money, hoes, and clothes. Oh yeah, and football.
Let's talk about money then.
Can then?
Yeah, basically, man's gonna start doing some shows like a guinea pig, innit? Yeah, trying to see if you can really make money online, innit? So.
Well, I was going to come to you for that because you seem to be the one that knows about that. You're doing the cryptocurrency, innit?
Yeah. But I definitely, yeah, man don't really talk about outside business ventures on there still.
All right.
I don't really talk about none of my Spac Nation business ventures outside. You get me?
Okay.
You know that.
Okay.
None of my none of my pyramid schemes.
Apologies.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But I had to make a quick little, not even a quick, but I had to make extra £50, £100, and then maybe try and build it up into more, innit, man? We start small.
Do you guys know how money is created?
Money
yes
or
and no,
wealth?
but you can explain it to us, and we can get into that conversation. That sounds like a good convo.
Generating wealth.
Well, wealth is different. Wealth is a different sort of measurement. Money or a monetary system is first and foremost created by banks. Okay.
Yeah.
So, which is different to printing money. We're talking about credit cards, loans, mortgages, these types of vehicles. a bank and a customer. So if you go into a bank and you deposit money, you become a customer with that bank.
Right.
Under banking law, that money is no longer your money. It is the property of the bank. But
Wow.
the contract, under contract law, states that if you ask for that money back, they must produce that money on demand. Okay, but the money does not. The money is the legal title to the money resides with the bank. Now, what the bank does, and this is under the fractional reserve system, is they put, when you deposit that amount, the bank is allowed under the fractional reserve system to make a simultaneous amount on its reserve. And this happens every single time there is a transaction. How many transactions in one bank do you think there is per day?
Thousands.
And they make a simultaneous amount on their reserve, and under the fractional reserve system, they are able to lend out 9 times that amount. Okay, but the difficulty is the bank is not allowed to lend their reserve to the ordinary public. What they do is they create subsidiaries like loan companies, credit card companies, and they lend it out to the public through special purpose vehicles in that way. So technically, okay, under British law, not every country has this, but this is British law. Contract law states that if there is an offer and an acceptance, that creates a contract, but only if there's consideration. Okay, so if I promise to do something for you, you can't enforce that promise in a court of law. If there was consideration to that promise, the offer and acceptance, consideration meaning a tangible gain for myself and a tangible loss for you, then that can be enforced under British law. So if we use that as a basis, you have borrowed money from a subsidiary via a contract, via a credit card. They lent you the money for the credit card, but they didn't have the money in the first place, so they didn't lose anything.
Right.
Technically, under British contract law, that is void ab initio. It did not exist in the first place.
Yeah. I hear that. But here's the thing: if you was to pull a move like that and even like achieve that,
it's all legal. It's actually
but even
legal.
if you was legally gonna achieve that, let's say you managed it, right? They would just turn around and blacklist you from everything from now until the end of time.
Right. So if you do have credit cards, loans, whatnot, yeah, there are ways in which you can, not pay them. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
But what they do is they blacklist you, like, so they have the credit system now, and they basically put you on the system and they blacklist you from that. But if you're under it and you can't afford to pay, then it's better that you don't pay and you just go blacklisted for under the statute of limitations is 7 years. So if from the last payment of a fine or a debt, the very last day, the day that you paid the last payment, 7 years, and it cannot be enforced in court. So that's the end of the debt after 7 years. But that being said, after about 2 or 3 years, if you're able to pick up a credit card from somebody offering you serious amounts of APR, they will bet on you again, and you can build your credit up back through that way. So it's not it's not the end of the world. But what the good thing about that is if you are finding yourself in a huge amount of debt and you can't deal with it, there is very good ways of being able to deal with that, and they're called proof of claim. So you can find these template letters online. Okay, one really good website is called getoutofdebtfree.org. So if anyone's listening to this and they're in debt, please go and have a look at this website. It's fantastic. They have
I'm in debt, man.
All right, okay. So I mean, what, credit cards?
Yeah, little credit card, isn't it?
Loans?
Nah, just a credit card.
Right, okay. So credit cards are the best ones to deal with because credit cards are absolutely subsidiaries of banks, okay? And they are given the reserves by the bank, so they're backed by the bank to give you credit, okay? So when the credit card company gave you that credit card, okay, you spent what was called the principal, which is the cash that's in circulation in the general public. The principal is only 3%. All right. So you've only spent 3% of what's actually out there in actual money, or a denomination of that, a percentage of that, yeah, according to how much your loans are, your credit card loans are. Now, the subsidiary didn't have that intangible loss or gain to give that to you in the first place, and so technically you could argue in a court of law that the contract is void ab initio, but no court in this land is going to do that for you because that would create a precedent in which everybody could do that, and so there are other ways.
Crash the whole financial system.
Exactly, and there's other ways that you can deal with this. What you do is that the credit card company automatically passes it over to a debt collection agency. The debt collection agency seeks what's called a deed of novation. Okay, but they never get it, and the reason why is because they can't prove that they made a loss on their ledger. So what you do is you ask the original creditor, say it's Aqua, you write to them and say to them via a proof of claim letter stating, if you can prove that there was a tangible loss to yourself and a tangible gain to me, I will pay this under law and I will do this. So what they do is they send you a copy of your breakdown, your statement. That doesn't prove anything to do with their own ledger. That's just basically them. That's just something they've printed off stating what's happened on your account. That doesn't actually show their accounting. It doesn't show that they've made a loss and you've made a gain. Okay, and so you send 3 of these letters, and then after the 3rd letter, you send what's called a irreversible estoppel of acquiescence, which basically forever bars them from ever seeking this money ever again, because under law you've asked them to prove the claim 3 times and they have not done it. And then with the acquiescence, you can start billing them, because every time they send you a bill, you can say, well, this is costing me time and money, and I will charge you £1,000 for every time I have to deal with this. And then you start charging them, and then you can technically, I don't know, there are some people that have done this, but you can technically send your invoices to Lao or debt collection agencies, Global Arrow, or whoever they are, and you can ask them to seek your debts. So it's, play the game, play it well.
I agree with that.
But I mean, if you are, having trouble with your debts, then I would definitely go and have a look at getoutofdebtfree.org.
I'll definitely do that. Or I could just start paying it, because I don't even pay it. I just let them take the minimum every month. So I start putting some money towards it. I'm sure I'll finish it off quick.
It depends. Like, I guess if you are, you want to stay in the credit game, and you can manage it, by all means, See,
like, I do, like, because I only owe about just over £1,000. So really, if I pay that off, I could just pop down to SCS and pick up that Lazy Boy set. That's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So it's so like I want to stay in the credit game because I'm looking at Lazy Boy set.
No.
Hey, what was the name of that website again? I'm going to put it on a banner. Get out of debt
free, all one word, .org.
All right.
Really? You seen them Lazy Boys?
Nah.
Oh man, it's the fattest sofa. It's the fattest sofa you've ever sat in, leather. It's got a little button on the side. You just press it and it automatically just reclines. It's so sick. Spent about half an hour in the shop playing with it. Oh mate. And they got little cup holders built in. Bro, Who would have thought of putting a cup holder in the sofa? It's genius, isn't it? You know when you're sitting on the sofa, it's like a nice fat padded
My
sofa.
missus is back. Gonna have some breakfast, so I'm gonna quickly chip
Alright,
off. All
cool.
right.
Yeah,
Alright, bro. Big up, man. Big up,
Big
man,
up.
like Dark Magician, man.
yeah, man. Like we need to learn about credit, man, because there's a lot of things out there worth buying.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Man's gonna try and do money shows, bro, about getting dough and what dough is and how to fucking. Obviously, I'm not.
You know that man, really? You heard of that guy, Gary V?
I'm trying to get dough at it.
You know Gary V?
Yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah. So Gary V was like, like he lost all his money and he made it all back again, innit? So like he was saying to people, like at the end of the day, like, if you go on something like Gumtree and get loads of free stuff that people giving away, and then you turn around and sell it on eBay, because you could generate an income just on that alone, where you can just like keep building on it, and then getting more ratings for your little eBay store, whereby you're getting more stars on your name, and then people are more likely to buy off you and trust you. So anything that you got on there, it's gonna sell, innit? Eventually. So like he was saying that
like hustling from Gumtree to sell, like elsewhere. Yeah,
you know Gary V. You know Gary V.
I might have seen the name. Is it VEE? Yeah.
Yeah, if you look up Gary V, like he lost all his money in it, and he made it back again. And people were saying to him like, "How did you do it?" And he was going, "Forget how I did it. How would I do it now, today? That's what you really need to know." Because if I started from zero today, I had to generate revenue, get the ball rolling. Because I'll go straight on Gumtree, get all the free stuff I could get, and then just sell it all on eBay. And it goes, I'll start the money ball rolling, then invest that money wisely, and then just keep buying better and better stuff, and just make money in it. Just be motivated.
I read about there was a woman who did a similar thing. I see if I put up the article. Woman millionaire eBay.
Right, you man, I'm gonna have to run into this flat.
Yeah,
quick,
you're good, man. You're good, man.
Big up, man. Man. I'm gonna be on mute. Actually, I'm gonna leave the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the I'm gonna leave the stream and come back here because
you need to save your phone battery.
Man.
Yeah,
but
you know that.
Hot, innit, man?
Yes, that's a good angle, man. I mean, like they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure, isn't it?
So I'm saying, bro, like you got stuff in your house and you're throwing it away, and the next guy's just taking that stuff off the street and selling it. So that people really need to realize that they need to have half of their things up on eBay at all times.
Well, there's I don't know, it's a kind of dying hustle, but the sort of rag and bone man style existence where you're basically just picking up other people's tap. So if someone throws out like a fridge, you've got a place to put that fridge. You've got a place to strip it down if need be. To that you can get. I mean, I know a little bit about this sort of scrap stuff, but you can get a system that basically takes the ozone out of a fridge. It extracts it safely, because a lot of people, like a lot of these scrap yards, they don't really give a shit about what's going into a landfill or what's getting.
Apart from the fridges, isn't it? They won't take the fridge.
They can't take a fridge because it's got it basically needs to be the CFCs in it because of like environmental reasons or whatever. And previously to this, we used to send a lot of what they call dirty scrap over to China to be processed. So the grade, basically the grade of metal that they would like let come through the Chinese like ports was a lot lower. And then the Chinese government very recently said basically stop sending us all your junk. Like we've got enough resources to make our own high quality steel now without your dirty steel. So
Dan, sorry to cut you, yeah. TYO, if that was you trying to jump on, leave a comment in the chat section. And I'll add you quickly before I jump off, innit? But carry on, Dan, bro.
But with that said, I mean, people throw away all sorts of things. They throw away, electrical equipment, hard drives, computers. People give away all sorts of things on on Gumtree and stuff these days. And if they don't give it away on Gumtree, they'll just leave it out in the street and in front of the house or whatever for someone to pick up. And there are people out there who will pick them up, definitely, 100%. And if it ain't you, it's the Romanian guy in a van or the Polish guy in a van or whatever, or the Cockney geezer in a van for that matter. Someone who knows, who can appreciate the
what
value,
they're doing.
who knows what they're knows what they're looking for. But yeah, I mean, it genuinely depends how. I'm not sure that Gary V guy could. Well, maybe he could do it from scratch again. But I tend to think that people get lucky. Like eBay at one point was a pretty good place to. Yeah, I mean, you could put up anything and it would pretty much sell. Nowadays, Amazon and other places like that are kind of competing with it, and people are just. But then again, saying that, people are buying more stuff after. So people will buy like a sofa suite or something. So they're getting 10 years out of it. They might live in a flat for 3 years, and then Gumtree the whole of it for 50% of the value or whatever. And then when you've knocked 50% off the value of something, well, who's to say? I mean, Gumtree furniture gets bounced, like IKEA furniture and shit gets bounced around from owner to owner to landlord to owner and whatever else for time, and people keep making a flip on it. But yeah, it's just having an eye for a bargain, isn't it? It's like anything, man. But man.
If you're thinking in terms of money, like numbers, the stuff that you're living in now, your sofa set now, you're really gonna offset the damage of buying a new set. So, for example, if my sofa set I'm looking at now is worth about $3,000, I'm looking on that Lazy Boy set in a discount clearance sale of about $5,500. The stuff that I bought for $2,500, if I let it go for like even $1,000, that's bringing down that $5,500 significantly. You got to always be thinking in terms of that, like offsetting the damage of like spent the money that you're looking to spend. Really, that's what when you're selling your old stuff, that's what you're going to do with it. This is going to be an investment, because when you're using that money that you sold all your old shit and got that money, and you're putting it towards your new shit, you're saving money, because that money otherwise would have gone on the credit aspect of it, and then it would have took longer to pay it off. You'd have paid interest on it. So if you think about the money that you saved from selling your old stuff, plus the interest you saved yourself from in laying that down towards the new stuff, that's how you got to keep thinking to stay ahead of the game. And then you can live better. You can live to a higher standard. You get me? And have nice stuff around you.
That's a good example, but maybe that works with a sofa set. Something like a car, though, yeah. I don't ever see the need to buy a brand new car. It doesn't make
never buy a brand new car. But the thing is, even when you're buying a second-hand car, you got to remember that man's already slapped on 500 for no reason whatsoever. So
that's haggle. That's the haggle room on that's haggle room, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
but
I think every car I bought, I've got at least a 200 or 300 quid haggle out of it at the end, because I know a little bit about. You got to
remember that. Why do they run around buying cars and stacking them up, and you walk into the forecourt and it's all filled with cars? You're thinking that's there to give you a variety of cars to buy, but really it's not. The more cars they hold, the more they can control the prices of the cars. Because if I own 150 Seat Ibizas, when you go online and see what's the average price of the going rate of a Seat Ibiza, it's dictated by them, because they're holding all the cars.
Yeah, what's the name of the there's a book, I forget the name of the book, it's got the price that you can work out, like the price of a car with a rough, like.
Oh yeah, the thingy book. What's it called? Yeah, I forget the name of the book, but you're right. There's a book.
Whenever you go to buy a new car, you roll with that book, and you
go with the book value.
If you ain't got, go with the book value, and go with. If you ain't got the mechanical, if you don't know much about cars or whatever, just if you can't fucking blag it.
Ain't even so much mechanical. So you got to be able to grade the car. You got to be able to grade it. So there's grades in it. There's like A grade, B grade, C grade. So the same car will have like 3 different prices based on its grade of like upkeep. So when you look at a car now, You got to be able to grade it just by eye, by looking at it and saying, right, look, you got a dented panel there, you got a scratch there. This is wrong with it. That's wrong with it. There's no service history. You're selling it as an A grade car for $3,000, but really this car's only worth 1.5 because it's a C grade car. And when you drop it on him like that, then he's gonna think, oh shit, I can't fuck with this guy, innit?
I'll fuck with him, yeah.
Because that's what car dealers do, innit? They get a C grade car and they sell it for the A grade price. That's what they're doing, really. They're just conning you because you ain't got the book. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all about that book. I forget the name of the book though.
Research used car price book guide, used car book price book.
You can use about four prices for one car based on grade.
Is it the H?
It's got a name like the Pickering or the Sutton, like there's someone's name.
Yeah,
goes
that's it. It's not Parker's. Is it Parker's?
It might be Parker's. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's someone's name, innit? It's a something book.
Parker's has been valued.
You need that book, man. I've actually seen one in real life.
Yeah, it's the Parker's used car price guide. It is Parker's.
That's what you need that. Yeah, you need that.
Parker's.
Yeah, if you got that book, you can make money. You could go to an auction, you could buy a car and flip it, and you'll know exactly how much you're going to make. You know what I mean? But there could be something wrong with the car that you ain't clocked, and you take a loss on it, and that's where your little flourishing little business can go under. Because like there could be something like, I don't know, like a scratch panel that you're thinking, that's just a minor little scratch. And then when you go and find that, you have to respray the whole panel, and it's costing like X amount of money. Then you realize, you think, oh gosh, I should have really haggled it down to cover that, but I didn't. So I didn't think it was going to cost that much because you didn't really know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and cars are serious, man. That's life and death.
There's a lot of money to be.
Look, I mean, well, for me anyway. Yeah, if you're going to spend money on something, you got to spend, and especially if it's something that's going to be essentially the barrier between you at high speed, the barrier between like life and death, essentially. So
yeah,
the car's got to be. It's got to be mechanically sound. It's got to be. The brakes have got to be fucking working. You need to know like service history. For me, that's a must. Yeah,
but in this day and age, you ain't really got to worry about that too much. Even the cheapest made cars now are solid as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like you go and buy like what's a cheap make? Like in the olden days, you used to like say what a Fiat would be cheap. Yeah. Nowadays, you'd say like a Hyundai would be like the cheapest car you could get probably, and even the police are driving Hyundais because the build quality on all cars now they're offering a 7-year guarantee on brand new cars.
Yeah, that's
how solid they make them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's all to do with the manufacturing process, isn't it? They can't short you on that end. They have to produce a solid car.
For real. Yeah, big up the South Koreans, man. They're mashing work at the moment.
You know that.
Kia and Hyundai and all sorts, man.
See, with cars, what I would say is, don't go with this brand loyalty bullshit. Like people are, Ford's a good car. Nah, mate. Look at the spec, yeah. What are they giving you for your money? Like with a Ford, up until recently, you'd be getting plastic bumpers, no aircon. Like Fords are just the biggest rip-off going, and that's where they rip you off on. But where, like you said, with the South Koreans and especially the Japanese, the money what they give you for your money, bruv, they kit you out. They give you everything: full electric windows, central locking, power steering, as standard. Everything that the Japanese give you, yeah, you got to look at that as money. That's where that's where Ford scam you. You know what I mean? Like you see people driving around in Fords and Vauxhall Astras, like they're the cars to have. That they got street cred, like they look cool. Yeah, but really, you're better off driving a Honda Civic.
Well, this was one of the big issues in America in the late 70s and the 80s, because when the oil market crashed after the Saudis basically just put their foot down for the first time. All of these 6.8 liter fucking muscle cars, these Chevrolet twin 6 V12 fucking these fucking just beasts that just consume petrol for fun. All of a sudden they became redundant because you've got these 1.8 litre, 1.6 litre hot hatches coming in from the east. Honda smashing out. The first Accords, the Civics. Japanese have got like and the thing is for them being able to export to the world after World War II and after basically where they were at World War II, so from going from scratch to being able to be like, right, we've got the world at our sort of, I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Basically, to have that opportunity, for them, that was them reinvigorating their national pride and then selling it out to the world. And it fucked with the Americans because that was the start of the decline of places like Detroit and basically the homegrown like American car manufacturers, so Ford, Cadillac, Chevrolet, GMC, Chevrolet, Buick. I don't know what else is there. There's all sorts, and like to Americans, you imagine they're like they're the country that saw the emergence of like the production line, the Ford Model T, and I don't know. They created the whole prestige of like luxury motoring, but then I don't know. You've obviously got obviously you've got Rolls Royce, you've got Bentley, which are now just like global names. They're not necessarily like as British anymore. We sold those out quite a while ago, but
Maybach, BMW,
Maybach,
Mercedes.
yeah. Well, this is it. They're still German owned, aren't they? Lexus is Japanese.
Yeah,
Lexus is Japanese. Yeah, but in Japan, Lexus is like prestige. It's just Toyota. It's a luxury model brand of like Toyota in the same way that like Maybach is like the hyper luxury rebrand of Mercedes. But yeah, it's all branded, man. But yeah, America was at like a crisis point at that point because their cars were basically in competition with cheaper, more efficient manufacturing processes and whatever else in the East. And it hasn't really changed. I'd say the only thing, the Civic, I suppose. For me, it's always been Japanese or German cars.
Do you know about VTEC engines, how they work?
No, I don't know about
VTEC.
I know about the
VTEC,
technology. I'm not sure what the VTEC is. I know about the rotary engines in
No, I don't know. I wanted to learn about rotary engines. If you want to tell us about that, that would be cool.
No, I think they're a bit of a novelty from what I vaguely remember reading. But yeah, carry on. Tell me about the VTEC.
So VTEC, is basically an engine that can work like a 1.4 at slow speeds and opens up to be like a 2 liter at a faster speed. Yeah. So the Japanese guy who invented it, he was a genius. Like basically, he wanted to make a car that would be like 1.4, 1.8 or whatever. So it would be cheaper for like parking permits and things like that. But yet when he went out on the motorway, he wanted a car that would really give him that power. So how he invented it was this, He basically invented a camshaft, with a thing on it, like a cam on it, right? But the cam itself adjusts. So the cam, right, on the camshaft gets bigger or smaller. And when it gets bigger, it makes the piston move quicker, but at a shorter movement. When it gets smaller, it allows the piston to move more, and opens up the engine, makes it like a 2 liter. And it's a computer that he designed that regulates it is the VTEC. So when you're looking at VTEC now, like if you know about people who drive VTEC, they will tell you at what speed the VTEC kicks in, and it's basically like a turbo. Your car would just take off when that VTEC kicks in, but it makes it more fuel efficient. It makes it everything. It just makes the car a much better car. VTEC engines are literally the most solid and best engines you can get. Because like if you slap a turbo on a 2 litre, for example, yeah, that'll make it a better engine, but a turbo ain't as solid. The quality, like the manufacturing quality, like it's a very delicate thing, a turbo. It can always break, innit? But a VTEC is like one solid cast iron block engine, ain't going nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Ain't breaking for nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? So you always have that extra quality and the performance together. Whereas with turbos, like German cars now, if you look at all German cars, most of them are 2 litre turbos. Really, like a Golf GTI now is a 2 litre turbo. Do you know what I mean? Like most cars come with a turbo now. But a turbo ain't what it's cracked up to be, like really, when you compare turbo to VTEC.
The first turbo car I had was a turbo diesel, and it was just basically a turbo diesel is just like, it's a bit of a joke, to be honest, because you get the lag from the diesel engine basically kicking in the extra oxygen it needs for combustion, and then the turbo kicks in. But then you've got like the fact that diesel isn't as combustible as petrol. I don't know. I don't really, to be fair, I'm not as deep into like the engineering of like engines and shit. I had my bread.
You know who was inventing turbos? I think it was Saab Scania.
Is it Saab?
I think it was Saab Scania invented turbos.
The Saab 900, the 900 turbo, they were serious cars, man. Serious
my
cars.
sister had one of them. They're sick.
Yeah, the RX-7s, they were, I think, at max 1.3 litre engines, but the rotary engine, I think, basically put out, I don't know if it was exactly the equivalent of like double that, so it's like a 2.6 litre equivalent without of like a standard like turbo engine or whatever. But yeah, someone told me.
What's the downside to it though?
Yeah, this is the thing. I watched the whole documentary about like why the Mazda Wankel engine was a bit of a gimmick or something. I don't know. There's a reason why it hasn't carried on. All right, hold on. Why is the rotary engine bad? Rotary engines have a low thermal efficiency as a result of a long combustion chamber and unburnt fuel making it into the exhaust. They have problems with rotor sealing as a result of uneven temperatures in the combustion chamber, since combustion only occurs in one portion of the engine. Okay. That's from drivetribe.com. 4 reasons why the rotary engine is dead. There we go. Literally what I said, innit? There's a reason.
Yeah.
Like, if successful technology will always remain like
constant.
Yeah, people will constantly consume stuff that's like necessary in it. Have you seen the new? Have you seen the new Tesla? The new Tesla.
Love
the Cybertruck or something.
What, the truck? The truck.
Bro, have you seen that?
Bruv, that truck looks bad.
Yo, I don't know about bad. I'm still digesting it. You know, it's about. They're saying it's going to go for $40,000.
Yeah.
They're saying it's going for $40,000. So that's
not much for a car, you know, 40 grand.
But then he was testing out
for a brand new premium car. You mean?
That's gonna last you.
Yeah, but what's premium?
That's how much you get a brand new 5 Series for.
I'm not. To be fair, I'm not sure. I don't know. To me, maybe Tesla's too new, but I don't see them as being a premium brand. I don't think they have the. They haven't got the, what do you call it? The track record. They ain't got the track record for me yet. They're just come.
You want the Tesla cars?
Yeah, bruv. It's a just come brand, man.
Tesla cars are fucking mad, bruv.
You know? No, I'm in love with them, man. I have to say, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the big trucks, like they look cool. The shape of it even is. It looks better to me. It looks better than the thing.
It looks like a fucking Minecraft
X5
car.
It looks like an X5, innit? But better.
Nah. It looks like it's like more like the shape of an X6, innit?
That's the X6.
I'll be honest. It looks future. That's the best. It just looks futuristic.
Yeah, it looks futuristic. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. That's why it looks like a Minecraft car. You know, like
but Billy's right though. It does
look like
on
Minecraft or on fucking Roblox.
It's just like blocking.
Roblox. Yeah,
bro. I've seen some killer comments in the thing in the comment section, like Elon Musk designers. How many edges do you want? Elon.
Wait, did you see when the brother licked it with a hammer?
Yeah, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Them little things like that. I swear he did that just for the gimmick, because if it's supposed to be armor glass, bruv, you can't No, wait, you're talking about when he hit the side. Yeah, that's cool. That's one thing.
Yeah,
But did you see when he threw the balls at the windows?
yeah, that smacked. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
yeah.
But it was all for the.
Yeah, but still, it's like, you know, like right now, yeah, in your car. Well, depending on what car you got, yeah. If it's not got a fucking metal outer body, yeah. If you literally scrape lightly along something, you can leave a fucked up dent in your shit.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. We were talking about Ford and like the Model T and whatever. And I saw a quote the other day somewhere online. Let me see if I can pull it up. Henry Ford. Let me see. Henry Ford. I'll pull it up quick. One of Henry Ford's famous quotes was, any customer can have a car painted any color he wants, so long as it's black.
As long as it's black, yeah.
So this is it's a similar thing with my man Elon Musk. He's just like, yo, you lot can have a car, but it's straight stainless steel. Stainless steel. That's the one away
Yeah, obviously, man wants it in a premium color, innit? Yeah, but it's that.
Yeah, but that's what the aftermarket.
The strength of the body.
That's what the wrapping and all of that. Like, people can go and get their car wrapped. And at the end
Oh,
of the day,
now you're heading into my territory. This is what I love: detailing, taking scratches out of cars, making it just like a mirror. Just mate. Let me tell you. Have you seen the new wraps that they got? Yeah, it's a clear color wrap. Yeah, you wrap your car, and over the years, it accumulates scratches and all that. Yeah, you just pour hot water on it, and the scratch just disappears. Tell me you've seen that.
No, I ain't seen them.
No.
Oh, it's so sick, bro. It's like a wrap, yeah, like a clear wrap, and they usually put it on Porsches just on the bonnet, yeah, and they can just strip it off and replace it, yeah. But this guy come up with one where you pour hot water on it, and the scratches in the clear coat disappears. It's crazy. When you see it, your eyes would just be shocked. You'd be like, "Oh my god, it's just crazy!" Wow, that's taking detailing to a next level, bro. That shit there is gonna make bare man redundant. Because them man there is just like sitting there with a wet and dry paper, taking the scratches out one by one, buffing it with a machine. You get me? This thing just deals with all of that.
Bro, I'm reading the comments.
Imagine that, a car. You just pour hot water on it. Wow.
Hey, Dan, if you can, would you share the Tesla video on your screen? Share the video, but we can still talk in it. You know when you do the share screen, because I can't share screen. I'm on the van in it. Screen. If you share screen from
literally, future is the word for it, bruv.
Yeah.
Trust.
Like right now, I would invest in that. Like if I had the money, I'll get a Tesla over an M5.
Over
or even the
X5,
M4.
yeah.
The M4
and
is
it's
quite
6-seater
sick,
as well.
X5 or M4. Yeah. See, that's the thing with the thing, really. That fucking, what's it called? That BM, what's it called? X6. Is it, what is it? I forget what it's called, man. My brother's got one. It's like the new shape M5. I mean, the X5. Yeah? It's a 4-seater car, bro. Can you believe it? That big, massive thing. You get inside it, and 4 people can sit in there.
What, X5
Crazy.
or X6, you mean?
X6.
X5
My
or
brother's
X6?
got, I keep forgetting
X6
what
is
it's called, man. My
4-seater.
brother's got one.
Yeah,
X6 is a 4-seater. Can you believe that? That is shit, bro.
Well shit. That's not just shit. That's well shit.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. Like I got in it. I was not impressed. I was like, what? When he puts his foot down, it's just a beast, bro. It just tears up the road. It's like crazy. But just sitting in it, I was like, bro, I preferred the M5, X5 before. I was like, bro, I preferred the interior of the X5 to the X6.
And you can make the X5, man. I'm on X5.
Yeah, man, the X5 was banging back in the day. It was my favorite car. Now it looks a bit dated. It looks a bit squarish, but it's still a good car. But now I think I would go.
Have you seen the X8? Have you seen the X8, Khan?
No, is it good?
Yeah, sick, man. 5 litre.
What, better than a Range? Wouldn't you rather have a Range over that? The Ranges are looking
What, then,
killer now, bro.
What, the big Ranges or them little
Range
baby
Rover.
Ranges? I don't like the baby ones. I don't
Nah,
like the
forget
baby
the baby
Ranges, man.
ones.
I like the big ones.
Nah, the daddy ones. Yeah.
Mm.
They still look good, man.
Yeah, they still look good still. Like, but I like the big boy ones.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo.
Where
Danny,
you at
I know
now,
you got
Billy?
cats
You at
still.
another job?
Yeah, I'm in fucking right near Thurrock,
Okay.
Essex still. I'm on my way to Romford.
Wow. So all you got in the thingy, the M25?
No, I'm going A13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big up the A roads. Real drivers know.
Man.
Big up the A roads, man. Big up the A roads. Now, big to be fair, big up the autobahns. When I say A roads, that's the real A road. Yeah. There's
Trust
only
me.
one A
Oh,
road,
shit.
autobahn. If you've ever opened up your engine on the autobahn and felt the freedom, that's real. Yeah. Trust. What do they call that? The Gumball Rally. Have you not heard of the Gumball Rally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh. If I ever win the lottery, do you know what? If I ever
Oh, hey,
win the
listen, Dan, real quick, just to cut you off, yeah. I was in Romania and the Gumball Rally was going through there. It was at a club called Players, and the type of cars that were there were manic.
next level,
Well, like
next
Mustangs and shit. I love myself a
Yeah.
Stang, you know. I could do with a Stang. Nice little Mustang.
Yeah, you might want to
See,
get a cream.
love
You might want to
them.
get an ointment for that Stang.
Gumball Rally. This is what I'm saying. Gumball Rally is like the fashion week of petrol heads, of I don't know, the elite. It's just rich kids like who've got too much money, or petrol heads, whatever. People who are just into cars. You get classics. You get like just ridiculous like Khan equipped BMWs or custom.
See, that's the real reason I want a Range. So I can put my name on it.
Alpinos and fucking
Khan.
Brabuses
On
and
the
all
front.
that sort of shit, man. But yeah, Khan, yeah, bruv, trust me, you got to win a lottery and get yourself a Khan like AMG or
Innit?
something.
Oh, yeah, you man can keep your Range Rovers and your AMGs and your SLKs. You give me a Fiat 500 any day and I'm good.
I like a little Fiat 500, man. The Arbath. Yeah, I love them.
Yeah,
They're
man.
sexy.
Yeah, bro, not even that. They're just it's just the ease of, it's just gorgeous, especially the automatic one. It's so beautiful. It's such a
What is it,
pleasant
paddle
experience.
shift?
Like, no, it's just automatic, bro. You put that bitch in D.
You just put your foot
and you
down, it
gone.
goes like a smart car.
And you gone. I need a fucking
That's
Range for my house.
what's that called again? That gearbox.
Automatic?
Have you driven a Mini
Yeah,
before? You driven a Mini Ultra?
No.
Yeah,
I've driven a
that's
bus.
similar, you know. Yeah, Minis are similar because they're so small and lightweight. They just feel fast. Same with the Fiat 500. I've seen.
Has any of you not tasted this?
Was it automatic, the one you drove down?
Bun that. Look at the back of that. I guarantee that. Look at the ingredients. That's got sweeteners in. Guarantee you, it's got a disgusting sweetener, aspartame or something. Or has it got aspartame?
Carbohydrates, sugar 4.7.
If I'm gonna deal with
not showing me aspartame.
It does say sweet.
If it's got 4.7 grams of sugar, it's not going to need aspartame.
It says no sweeteners at the bottom. I just see that actually. It says no sweeteners. All right, cool. I'm all
Yeah,
right.
no sweeteners apart from sugar.
Yeah, but I'll deal with that. I can deal with sugar.
Yeah, but it's only got 4.7, right? And let's look at something like Robinson's.
Oh, you see? Did you see? No. Wait, go back onto the shelf. Yeah. See that drink there? That drink there? That drink there? It's like the
the elderflower one.
It's next to the elderflower cordial. What's that one? That would be a purchase instant. If it was cold, I'd be copping that straight.
What's it called? Belvoir or something like that.
Bruv, yeah, I think that's the one, Belvoir. I don't know if you don't know about Purdy's. If you're a real Purdy's,
Yeah.
the old school gold one. There's a black one that I ain't tried yet, but the Purdy's silver is that's a connoisseur. If you're going for
Yeah.
if you're going for that 90s feel and you want to get that Lucasade bottle feel, the Purdy's is still there for you. Supermalt and Purdy's is still there for you. So yeah, we got the Purdy's massive, and that Ultra Funky's just looking at he's looking at his Calypsos, the American Calypsos.
I got one Calypso the other day, the £3 one. Yeah,
I'm not buying them.
I still
man.
got the bottle.
Straight.
I don't want to
Bro.
throw the bottle away because it was so expensive.
Nah, man. You see what it is? You know, people say you vote with your money, bro. I can't bring myself to buy this like post-Brexit American garbage. I can't do it. I say that. Actually. I say that. No. I say that. I'm a hypocrite. Let me just take that back. I'm looking at a packet of Warheads sour jelly beans that I boxed the other day, which are definitely American. Yeah, definitely American, 100%. So
They got boxed back in one go.
They got boxed in one go. 113 grams of pretty much sugar, bruv. Yeah, just boxed. But that's a one-off. Apparently, I ate something that was derived from a genetically modified source as well. And there's some stars on the thing that say may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. Well, I'm not a child, so that's. Yeah, Ultra, basically, don't take no talk from me when I've just consumed Allura Red E129, Sunset Yellow E110, and Brilliant Blue E133. Yeah, don't take no chat from Dan. Basically, take chat from Khan. Yeah? Don't take chat from Dan. Shit. Yeah, but bruv, I do try and vote with my my money, man. I try and shop local if I can. So I'd rather buy a Purdy's over a Calypso, just because I know Purdy's.
I think there was a study saying the British are the most ethical consumers. Ethical consumers is like
but that's
unheard of in certain countries. Like with us, we do that. We have the habit of doing that.
Okay, cool. But then basically Britain also created unethical consumption. So creating ethical consumption after you've basically like created just an entire economy, a world economy based on unethical consumption is, I suppose,
No, I think we still do okay though over here because have you ever eaten a Twinkie, for example?
No.
You would not feed a Twinkie to a dog.
No.
You would not feed it to a hungry dog. It's that bad. It's literally made out of E numbers. And in America, they eat them like as if they're like, that bread and butter. They eat them Twinkies. The worst thing you can eat is a Twinkie, man.
Yeah, but they don't.
Never eat a Twinkie. Tastes like shit. Looks like shit. It's just hype. It's just packaging and the name, and you know what I mean. Disgusting. Solid. It looks like a donut. It looks soft, but it's hard like a rock. It's terrible. It's like the worst bread you've ever seen, like E-numbered bread, and they just like cover it in some gooey shit. Put some fake cream inside it. They call it Twinkie. Wow, it's disgusting. Americans live on them.
Buying a Twinkie, bruv.
Even Jen Wallace the other day was saying that if there was a nuclear holocaust, the only thing that would survive would be cockroaches and Twinkies.
Big up Jen Wallace, man. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I love Jen.
Yeah, Jen got on. Did you hear Jen and Paul M the other night?
No, what happened?
Jen Wallace jumped on to confront Paul M. Paul M said Jen Wallace is a porn addict or something like that. And in the chat, and he was on the panel, and Jen Wallace jumped on and was like, "Excuse me, like Paul, like I'm a mother of children. Like, what? Why did you say that to me? Like, you know how she is. She's just like, she's kind of straight with her thing, but she's like
seriously, innit?
yeah, but I don't know. He kind of needed to be checked, to be fair, and like she takes it serious when people like if you come at her a certain way, then I don't know. I see her on Raspecs yesterday though. She was going at Raspec with what's his name? What's her name? Melanated Goddess. They were talking about like women who are unfaithful and death penalties in within Abrahamic religions and that sort of thing. Interesting conversation.
Oh, like stoning people to death and that.
Yeah,
Listen to this, yeah. I don't care what anyone says, bro. That is some barbaric shit, bro. I don't care. Like, if you, bro, you could say that you agree with something, but if you're really willing to, because someone hurt your feelings, put them in a hole and throw bricks at their head until they die, bro, that's your barbarian, cuz I don't want to hear nothing.
Trust. Yeah, no, I hear that. But in the same way, I mean, it's a slippery slope, isn't it? I would say that form of punishment may have served a purpose in the past, but I don't believe that purpose is there now. But I can imagine if you're trying to set up and essentially you're setting up a patriarchal society, isn't it? You're setting up a society where, because it's not going to be women who do this, unless it is. That'd be an interesting one if women opted to be the, I don't know, if women slowing men to death. To the shit. Yeah, but
hold on. Let's look at this. Hold on. Let's look at both sides of the equation. Both sides, yeah. You're saying someone hurt your feelings, right? Look at the other side of the equation where your child turns 18 and the mum turns to you and said, "By the way, that one night when I sent you out for milk, yeah, right? Something happened. That boy ain't your boy, and you've been, loving that child, feeding that child, preparing him for life. He's gonna be your inheritor. He's gonna inherit all your wealth
it's not yours.
when you die. Yeah. Now tell me, is that not equivalent of them killing your child in front of you? That child you thought you had. Yeah, when she tells you them 3 words, he's not yours. Yeah, that's the equivalent of you killing my child.
No way. It's not the equivalent, bro. It will be fucking painful and annoying, but it's not the equivalent of killing your child, man. Come on, man. You get me? It's just that this bitch has lied.
But 1 minute you had the child, the next minute you ain't got a child no more.
You still got a child. It's just not your biological child. So now it depends on how you were going to deal with the child. Are you going to treat the child the same like it was your son and you know that it's not your son? Or are you going to be funny with the child now because you had your feelings hurt?
Yeah, but even worse than that, you just wasted 20 years on this child that's not your child. You could have been having another child, but now you wasted 20 years and you're an old man and no one wants you now. So you lost twice.
Yeah, but is that all? Now, but listen, so you're saying for all that shame, this woman should get stopped?
I'm saying for the financial loss, the time loss, the energy loss, all that involved as well. Yeah?
So
and not only that, really, you're saying he's not your child. You're saying he's your, 1 minute, you're saying he's still your child, he's not your biological child. That means when you die, yeah, and you leave this planet, your lineage is done with you. You're the last. So any genes that you're carrying that could be benefiting future generations.
All right, but listen to
all them good-looking genes that you got, yeah, they're dying with you, blood.
Can't listen. Listen, if you're married to this woman for 20 years, yeah?
I'm listening now.
And she's only had 1 child.
Yeah.
Whose fault is it that this woman never got pregnant in the 20 years?
What do you mean?
So if you are married to a woman for 20 years and you only have 1 child, yeah? You can't really be blaming her for ending your lineage, bro, because your sperm wasn't working properly in the first place. If the only child that she had was someone else's, your fucking nut weren't working anyway. It weren't, no, was it? How you married for 20 years?
Maybe she's got a thing in it. She could have polycystic ovaries. She get that polycystic ovaries where they're all scarred
Yeah,
up and the sperm can't
as
get
the
through.
milkman come round one day, yeah, and give her one fucking back shot, and now she's fucking pregnant. But you've been with her for 20 years,
What
and you
you're
can't
saying
get her
is
pregnant,
that the
bro.
man done you a favor. You saying that the milkman done you a favor?
The milkman might have helped you out, fam, because you couldn't have no use anyway.
Oh, that is the best one. Yeah, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that.
You get me? The dodo man helped you out, Yeah, that's what you're thinking about, innit? Bro, imagine you was married to a woman for 20 years, yeah? You're sleeping with this woman and you never have no children, but you've got one child.
Let me ask you a question, yeah? Take it back. Yeah. So how many people do you think existed in the societies that created these rules?
They created the stoning thing.
Yeah. So how many people do you think? What society were they dealing with when they first created that? What size? How many people?
Couple of hundred people. Couple of hundred.
Bro, I guarantee
I don't think it was a big society, yeah. But wait. Listen. Wait. Let me give my answer, man. Let me give my full answer, man. You know what I mean? Speaker's corner mode answer as well, yeah. That why you've debunked yourself with that question there, yeah? Is that you just said? Wait, man. Let me finish. Let me finish, bro. Why you debunked yourself with that question, yeah? It's because you said, when was that law invented? I thought God made this law that the people have to be stoned.
No, I'm talking about...
Yeah, by the time God chose to reveal it to a community, their numbers were like low, innit?
Yeah, the community numbers were low still. I would say it's more likely that... Yeah, the community numbers would have been low still.
Cool.
Yeah.
So this is the problem. It's a problem of scale, isn't it? Because let's say you've got a couple hundred people. You see what would have happened once them laws started to get set down in the first couple generations. Certain people would have just said, "Fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm going to go off into the wilderness with your daughter. Me and her are going to go on alone, and we're going to go and set up our own little tribe. We're going to go and breed in the wilderness, and then go link up with that little mountain tribe over there and breed with them, and then we're going to become our own little tribe. And we're going to make our own little rules, isn't it?" And I suppose I mean, that's the thing. Like, essentially, it's the most successful tribes over history whose laws still kind of exist or pervade in like modern society. So it's like it's all come out of that one, like, well, whichever regions they've come out of, but they've moved as well because people hold ideas, and ideas, they don't ever really exist in one place for too long. And that's the thing. If you don't like the ideas in a certain place, then you move, and that's what would have happened. So that's why we've got these distinctions, and certain societies are freer or apparently less restrictive than others. I don't know. I mean, it's consent, isn't it? If you don't like the laws in a country, then you do have the option to leave. You do have the option to leave.
That's only nowadays. That sort of works out only nowadays, isn't it? Like in them days, yeah, for you to leave your tribe and go to another place and set up would have been hard work.
I think it's always been as complicated. I think it's always been as complicated.
No, but there's more. Wait. There's more set up in place now for a person to move from one country to another and settle in and build themselves up in the society than when there was in them old school days.
You're mad, bro. Listen, we're talking about no, you mean definitely can't. Think about this. Listen. We're talking about this is a world probably before there were any great nations, yeah. And you could just move east from your little nomadic settlement and go and make a new land. You just call it whatever land after your name, or make up a tribal name or whatever. So look, my name's Dan, innit? Tribe of Dan. There was a tribe called Dan at one point. And
there was a tribe
after the man called Dan, and that was probably the way that he was the patriarch of that tribe. And they existed in a certain place, and they did hold the beliefs of Israel, and they came under the tribes, the collective tribes of Israel, which was probably one of the first nation states, because it was a group of tribes who had moved across like geography, moved across space.
But what Veli was saying is easier. In other words, all the hard work's been done now.
Yeah, but bro, listen. What I'm trying to say is, you've got the option in it. There's certain benefits to these laws, right? So, all right, they might be harsh,
100%.
but let's say they allow us to grow a relatively stable society from maybe a couple hundred members to 10,000 members. Now, this is the thing. This is the problems of scale start to reveal themselves once you've got like, I mean, I'd say tens of thousands. They probably start to reveal themselves. But the fact that we've got millions now in a lot of these tribes, in the tribe of
London.
I mean, just all of these little lineages, all of these little.
No, but even then, check it like this, Dan. Yeah,
bro,
like,
what I'm saying to you is, do you have the freedom to go and set up your own nation now?
No,
that's it. So that's what I'm saying.
Wait, listen to what I'm saying though. Listen to what I'm saying though. That in them days, then, if you went to someone else's land to try and set up your own nation, there was still it wasn't just like, right, we're settling on here, we're going to talk to the chief and so on. So there was going to be some fight and some, do you know what I mean? That you're going to have to learn customs. You might not speak the even same language.
Yeah, you might even have to take a wife you didn't want to take.
Yeah, you might even have to give away one of your youths.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Giving away their daughters in them days.
So imagine, now you're talking about the costs of leaving your tribe. And all of these things still exist, or the cost of, all right, boom. Let's say you want to leave the country and you want to go and live in, I don't know, some other country.
Kosovo. I want to go and live in Kosovo.
Bruv, if you want to go and live in Cuba or wherever you want to go and live,
or even Cuba.
Yeah, let's say you want to go to Cuba. Let's say you want to go somewhere in South America. You need to go and learn the language, and you need to adjust to the culture and adjust to the customs. You can't just be in the next man's land.
That's not now. You're saying, all right, now you're going to learn the language and everything before you go there. We're talking about in them old school days, man might not have even known that there was another language when you got there.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, but the story. Okay, so historically, it's described in the Bible that at one point mankind all spoke the same language. So mankind wouldn't have been like you. The society that produced that story, the Tower of Babel, and essentially, that society that was,
when they were writing that, could they have been wrong?
Yeah, Dan, don't you see that there's an issue there? Yeah, because when we talk about the religious history with actual history.
No, I'm just dealing with the history. So this is the thing. That history does have a reality, even if we use it as a thought experiment. Because you have to imagine that at some point, the first human to exist in one place would surely have spoken the same language. So as an allegory, it worked. So how did?
But there's a theory. I don't know if you've heard of it, but that humans in the old days used to speak sign language as well as their own language. So when they go to another country, now you might not understand when I say bread what I mean by bread, but there'll be like a hand sign.
Yeah,
that means bread, isn't it?
Bro, this is the thing. This is the beauty of information and knowledge, right? So if you can track almost every word etymologically back to an original source, and those sources generally have a geography, they have a fixed geography, fixed region of the world they came from. And generally, if you move a couple of skips away from that geography, the word starts to adjust. That normally happens with trade. Yeah. So if I've got some goods, so I'm a trader from the east, right? I've come along the Silk Road. I've got all of these amazing exotic gifts and whatever else, and essentially what I've got to trade, I already have a name for it because I've this is a good that has been
like chai becomes tea.
Yeah, so they call it? So chai.
So in China it's called chai. Turkish people, we call it chai. Indians call it chai, but for some reason an Englishman couldn't say chai, and he just dropped the C that comes after the T.
To me sounds more Chinese.
And he made it tea.
Tea sounds Chinese to me. I don't know. I don't know if that
chai is what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, but what do they call tea in China? That's the thing.
Chai. They call it chai.
In China?
Yeah.
Mad thing.
But in England it's called tea because the Englishman couldn't say chai because chai is T-C-H-A-I.
So let's look at that, right? So let's look at
You
the way
couldn't say it.
let's look at the way that words travel. Yeah. So let's say we set up our tribe. Yeah. We start to label our environment. We start to cultivate certain plants. We start to domesticate certain animals. Right. We have to label all of those things in order to transmit that knowledge and make sure that our tribe always knows how the immediate environment works, the name of the animals that can possibly kill you, the name of the animals that are good to eat, the name of the plants that are good to eat, the name of the plants that will kill you, etc. Right? All of that knowledge needs to be transmitted somehow. And generally, yeah, cool, it's transmitted with words initially. That's the original history would have been oral history. So people passing history on father to son, like you might have seen your grandfather or your cousin or something eat a poisonous bush or a poisonous berry or something, but you survived and you saw him die, and you tell your children never eat from that tree, never eat from that bush or whatever, right? And that knowledge gets transmitted, and it's important, for example, that the labels for certain things don't change. So even if you left, let's say you decided to leave a civilization, or let's say you decided to leave a society, a social group, like a tribe that has called some poisonous berry or fruit, or let's say a lion, yeah? Let's say you call a lion, I don't know.
A lion.
Let's say you call it a lion, right?
Right.
When you decide to leave your social group, you go to the next tribe, right? They have a name for it already, right? But you call it something else. If that object or thing appears in the environment that you're now sharing with this other group, there's a point that there's going to be an exchange of information. That label is going to be exchanged. But sometimes there are different labels because that person's granddad already called it something, and they remember it as that, and they're not going to change it. So the language comes from people. That's the thing. There's something up. Like you can add something. Your personality can be passed down in the language that you speak. Like there's some, I don't know, man. Like,
no, I agree with that.
But the thing is, it's also you take more than just your language with you when you go to a new place. You take your customs. You take your you take all sorts of things. So the first couple of tribes to emerge from the Middle East or that environment would have pretty much thought the same sort of things. They would have shared a language, and indeed they did. And then the story of the fall of the Tower of Babel and stuff. I mean, yeah, the idea of humanity being united at one point and then scattered and separated into different tribes that don't recognize each other's language and don't speak the same language. I mean, we're just about getting to the point where we can communicate with Google Translate and all of that stuff, but it's not made the world any easier to kind of to make sense.
See, the thing is, that story of Babel to me is a funny story because I can never actually give it any credibility to say that it's actually true. There's no way that there was a time where everyone spoke the same language. No way. But what it sort of says indirectly,
not in the whole world, but in the whole known world of the.
Nah, I don't believe it. To me, what that story signifies is saying that God chose to put people into a sort of competitive situation with each other, or some sort of some level of dumbness where we couldn't get too clever by accumulating all our knowledge together. But what it's basically saying is there will come a day again where you will see that. Because if you believe that something's possible, that it's already happened or come to pass, it makes it more likely that it will come to pass again in the future. So like we have this concept of history repeating itself. So when you make up a lie and say something did happen and everyone believes that it did happen, it's more likely it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So we could see that we're going that way. There will come a time where there will be one language for the whole world. It will probably be English, and the French will still be kicking themselves over why it wasn't French.
Now check this out.
But
the whole world was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said to one another, go, let's make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, right? This is the thing. This is a fairly advanced civilization that's being described. And
what are the chances?
It has to have emerged from, again, an equally advanced, you would say, civilization that's describing some past kind of fall. So this is after the Great Flood. So let us make brick. Like that's the technology. I don't know. My knowledge of anthropology leads me to believe that we're dealing just off the top of bricks, like working with fire and working with.
Yeah, that's advanced level shit, man. Come on.
That's an advanced level of
technology,
civilization.
Yeah, definitely.
You man, big up, yeah. I need to
yeah, do your thing, man.
I'll put in some new taps, yeah. So
cool.
I'm back in about half hour.
Yeah, so go to let's make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, go to let's build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered across, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. So it's the idea that this group of people who all share the same language are now free and unrestrained in their capacity to do things. Their imagination
technologically
the limit. Yeah, they're basically he's describing this is describing an advanced civilization. I read again. They all have a language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. So anything they want, anything they can imagine, there's no restraints there. They just their ability to advance technology and to become, okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to look at this, and we're going to study this. We're not dealing with a hunter-gatherer society. Hunter-gatherer societies cannot produce specialists who know how to work with brick. They can't even produce specialists who know how to, say, milk a cow. Like a hunter-gatherer society, literally, the basic they know to do is to throw a spear or a bow and arrow at an animal and watch it go down. And maybe one or two of them observe that the fatter ones that you kill have other small ones inside when you start to cut it up to eat it or whatever. And if you cut a part of that cow, milk comes out. So these observations were made by a couple of tribes, a couple of groups at first, and then they were like, well, why are we killing this? And this is why Indians revere cows. You know this, bruv, because it's the fucking backbone of their nation. That first tribe to find a cow and not kill it and decide to say, okay, hold on, these animals have a different temperament. The small ones are obviously children, but there's males and females of these, just like there's males and females of us. So it's
they were too poor. They couldn't afford to kill anything.
But the point is one tribe at some point decided that they were going to go and attempt to tame these creatures. So fence them in somehow, or do like that's when people's minds started to work, because you can't, if you basically just killed a Russian doll, right? You smashed the Russian doll before you could appreciate the beauty of that. Like a cow can produce a cow, can produce a cow, can produce a cow, can produce a cow. Or you can just kill the cow and eat for today. But then you've got to then tomorrow start to think about finding another cow. And that is an energy intensive task. So the path of least resistance, and this is why humans always go for convenience at the end. They always go for the easiest thing. So what's easier? Well, I could just keep these creatures alive and just allow them to live and do what they do, and I'll make use of that.
But then, as soon as you do that, you've got a surplus of animals, because you only need one male to breed the females. So every time the babies are born, you'd have a surplus.
Well, this
of
surplus
males
means this surplus means that then your group can also
will become meat eaters.
you can eat meat, but you can also grow fit and healthy and strong and get the vitamins that you get, a boost of vitamins basically, and get a guaranteed source of food in a fixed location, which means that you don't have to travel and hunt and whatever. You could start to settle down, and you could start to observe nature and label your environment. So you start, and this is the thing, they said they all spoke the same language. So this is a society that has stayed statically fixed in a particular location, right? Moved from a hunter-gatherer society to like a stable, fixed, which I forget the fucking word for it now. Sorry, it's early. And they've started to label their environment. They've started to call things. That's a tree. That's a bush. That's an apple tree. That's a orange tree. That's a, I don't know, whatever. And started to store information. And the thing is what you were talking about with the surplus then. Once you have this surplus we don't all need to be hunting today because the cow's there. So we're all free. All we need to do is live and label more stuff in our environment. So you go that way and you go and eat those fruits from that thing and see if you can work out how to get the seeds from that and maybe plant some more of those nice smelling flowers over there. I don't know, like people started to just experiment with their environment. And again, the surplus of time meant that they could advance technology that could possibly save them more time or save them more energy or provide an energy boost in certain areas. You know, if people like protein literally gave people a brain boost, like eating protein and eating, as you know, like omega-3 and stuff. Like the first fishermen were smashing it, bruv. Not only had they decided just off their own like ingenuity to, you know, hammer together some driftwood or something, or hammer together, some fallen branches or something, and just fucking go out or scoop out a tree that had been struck by lightning, or do something like creative with their environment. And then, bruv, just, I don't know, like fishermen benefited from that boost in omega-3 from
definitely.
And it's like knowledge.
If you look at the ancient Greeks, when humans moved into that area, predominantly they started eating fish because the land wasn't as arable. It was like mostly like mountainous land and hilly, and like it wasn't easily like plowable. So they relied more on fish than anyone else. If you look at the result of that, you got people like Plato and Aristotle and things like that because of the omega-3s. Give them brain boost.
I'd argue you're correct, man, 100%. But I mean, yeah. So going back to this Babel idea, right? So, where was I? Verse 7. Let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. Now, see, I don't know, man. Bear in mind, these are the children of 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 Adam and Eve. So these are the children of basically a virus-infected offspring, like a cursed offspring. But we did all right. We sorted it out. We're out in the wilderness, out of Eden, right? Great patriarch and matriarch. You know, they had kids. They found themselves a new little, and they were probably like Adam and Eve. I wouldn't be surprised like that. They probably were on this like hunter-gatherer thing. Like some of their offspring, their progeny, like late down the generations, they were fucked. They didn't know anything about the Garden of Eden. They didn't know anything about anything that their great, they didn't know anything that Adam and Eve knew. So they're just stumbling around the world, just like lost, hunting, looking at stuff, dying, trying stuff out. Like some of them survived, some of them died. But the ones who survived got to the point where Babel maybe possibly existed, allegorically or not, right? But I'm inclined to believe that it did exist. And I'm not. I mean, I don't know. Even if it was a reflection of the society that produced the myth, even that, then we have to say, okay, the society that produced the myth knew what bricks were. The society that produced the myth knew what language was. Do you know what I mean? So, okay, either way, we're dealing with an advanced society that was lying when the Bible was written, but was lying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyone who's read the Bible, this is the thing. When I say, I hear like atheists say, "Oh, but I'm like, if you could have a 2 or 3 hour conversation with someone, and I could probably do this without going past like chapter 1 of the Bible, like without going, I haven't even got like 10 lines, and I could probably talk about this at depth. Like, I don't know how seriously you're reading it. And again, like, even if you're an atheist reading it, there's history within the Bible at the very least. And even if it's deceptive history, then you're looking at something that, if you're an atheist and if it is you're bullshit hunting, then it's one of the most prolific pieces of bullshit. Even then, and then surely that invites your inquiry at that point. But I don't know. I mean, okay, cool. Look, it seems to be describing like the nations that exist now. I mean, now we don't all need to speak the same language, but there's so many nations, and there's no restraint really on the imagination of countries. Like, if we look up at the sky, look up at the moon and think we want to go to the moon, like certain nations are doing that and have done that and are going to try and do that. People want to kind of explore space. So some nations are going to choose to do that. Their imagination is the limit, I suppose. So we're almost back at that point. But to me, it looks like God knows what's going to happen. God actually knows that basically, if humans put their mind to it, we're likely going to mess up at some point. We're going to build more. We'd have probably built atom bombs, a couple thousand years ago. Who knows? So maybe God is like, he's just, he's biding time. He's like, I know you lot are going to ruin it, so I'm just going to fast forward a bit here, and you lot are going to be confounded for a bit, and I'm going to buy myself some time. I don't know. I'm not. I'm semi joking here, but I don't know what you think about this. Is there a similar like what do you call it within Islam? Fucking hell, Khan's gone. Swear down. That's a part. That is a par. Everything is everything. I'm reading your comments now. Dan was a myth. There was no so-called Middle East at that time period. The problem with Abrahamic minds is they can't see past their God. What flood? How many years did it take to repopulate with 8 family members? Details. Is this the morning Abrahamic class? Who are these bozos? Is this Asiatic class day? Well, you should jump on EIE. Mad thing. Have I scared you off? EIE, let me know if you're still there, man. I weren't. Do you know, I was chatting to Khan, but yeah, Ultra Funky and Khan just dipped out, so fucking now I'm back on my own. Yo, Veli. Yo, you might have to get ready to let. I don't know if I can hold tight. I've got a couple bits and bobs to do still, but I'm gonna see if the chat responds. If I get a chat response, then I might hold tight for 5. Yo, if the chat's there, let me know. Yo. Illuminati Night, you lot been live for time, yeah? Couple hours still. Veli's been up for, I've been on for about 2 still. Big up to Illuminati Live. Yeah, big up. Yo, Kana, you run left me like that, bruv. Big up the crew pulling French exits this morning, yeah? Just ducking out without saying goodbye. We live now over on my side, big up. Yo, Veli, I'm going to have to jump off now still, you know. I've got a couple little run-ins to do, so... You have to find Ultra. Yeah, big up Triluminati. I'm going to jump over still. I'm listening on my phone. Yo, Veli, I'm cutting, you know. Man like Skinhead Ralph, you know. Fucking hell. Yo, Veli, soon come.
Yo, blood clot. How I do them? Me don't know how I do them. Hey, I don't know how I do them. Jeez. Yo, you know I had to whip that tap out and slap it in. As soon as I got into the fucking customer's property, I heard man talking about they want to jump off. I'm like, how are they blood clots I go around here, sir? How I do them? Me don't know how I do them. How I do them? Me don't know how I do them. Trust me, I want the blood clot them. Yeah, man. It's a bit of murder, Randy. Tell him he and John could have mad me. Man, I really got this from birth. Let's have bling dog if you want to know what I fuck be. Jeez. Yeah, man. But big up all the people them that's took part in the Valley Cow breakfast special. I think we're going to do this one again tomorrow. Try to have a little early start for the early risers, innit, man? And build up the watchers, man. Yeah, make sure if anyone's in debt, credit card debt and them things there, check out the Get Out of Debt free.org. Helping poor people one at a time. You know how we do, man. But yeah, big up Jeds though, Red Pill Trill on the Triluminati live. Man's live right now still, so hopefully all the people them that was left over here head over to there now. Obviously, once I get my hangouts, then I can get my hangout staff to make sure that they're always there, innit, man. But StreamYard is hard, innit, man, car. Yeah, it's a bit hard to regulate the thing on StreamYard still. You got me, them thing there. Yeah, car I gotta always be there to let man in and let man out and that. You got me? Nah. Yeah, big up my G, EIE in the building. Nah, we do, man. You know how we do them thing there, is it? Get into mixing up history and religion, alike. Man try to talk about Adam's ruin that. But I want the blood clot, yeah, I chat about my yo. I want the blood clot, yeah, I chat about that. Fucking Adam's ruin, you know. I don't know where Adam's skeleton is, fam, but you need to show me. Show Daniel, show me. 7-8 swine. 7-8 swine. All right. Yeah, man. People them. Nah, we do, man. Yeah, big up, man. So it's 11:30. I need to go and get my breakfast, man. I've been out on the road since about 6:30, cause peak out here. But yeah, man, make sure you go over to Triluminati Live, man. Yeah, just click on his last comment and that will take you straight to his page. And you might even all catch me over that, so that's it. Alright, say nothing, man. Peace.